Are you new to JewelleryMaker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
Jewellery makers, it's that time of year again. It's International Beaders Week in association with the Beadworkers Guild. It kicks off this Saturday with myself and Mark Smith, who has a brand new duo drop launch in 15 different colours. Mark also has a DVD launch to go along with them. On top of that, your deed of the day is a very, very exciting first time ever seed bead scoop, all in rounds at a fantastic price. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be fun, so make sure you tune in this Saturday from 8 AM.
You can watch our JewelleryMaker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage.
Join me, Hannah Osborne, and the lovely presenter Elle on the Late Show as part of International Beading Week on Saturday night from 6 p.m. I'm going to bring you 5 new colours of the wonderful Preciosa Iris Duos. I've got 5 different kits and 5 different designs, and I can't wait to bring them to you. So join me and Elle from 6 p.m. on Saturday night as part of International Beading Week.
Our JewelleryMaker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Welcome one and all to JewelleryMaker. It's lovely to be with you this evening. My name is Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky. And beside me, of course, is the wonderful Simon.
They won't let me go home. I'm joking. I'm going to do some more deals.
He's not, is he?
More deals.
What do you love about doing deals so much? Why do you love it so much?
Making the customers happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I said to Drusilla, in terms of when you see the amount of names that come through, you know that you're doing something that's making somebody happy, so it's quite good.
That's always a good thing, isn't it? Just before we dive on into the wonderful alpaca's treats, we have got for you...
That being said.
Have you?
Well, Zena mentioned it this morning, then it wasn't mentioned at all.
Oh, for the rest of the day? Oh, don't worry.
Been here 2
I
minutes.
brought it back. I have got these 2 coming up for you today. I have brought to you the wonderful Firework Obsidian. This is coming up for you first, I'll buy, and then this speciality. This is an exclusive cut created for us. As you all know, we always talk about here on JewelleryMaker how our buying team are just essentially incredible. They have amazing contacts, they know their gemstones, but they also understand creativity. This has been exclusively cut for us. That essentially means that our buying team and a lot of the people behind the scenes have essentially seen this in the raw material and said, look, we want it to be created into these shields so that our customers can make something that nobody else can create, because this has been cut exclusively for us. It's not like we've nipped nipped on into a shop and gone, okay, I'd like 100 of those, please. This has been created for us, and it is launching for you tonight. This is going to be 8pm's treasure of a deal for you. So do make sure you're tuning in for that, because you could be one of the first people on the planet to own that, which is pretty special. Let's get started with a little bit of a Simon deal, shall we? Let's absolutely do this now. Let's dive on in. We've got a feeling that, you know, you've obviously been really feeling the discounts today.
Absolutely.
It's not going to stop.
No.
We have got the lovely Simon, and we are going to bring to you his closeout deal on this green fluorite. So you've got 145 carats worth here. That colour that you're getting is entirely natural, and it is your Namibian fluorite. Remember, fluorite's name is twofold. First off, fluorescent, aka it glows in natural daylight, and second off, it means to flow. So if you want to treat yourself to this right now, you're going to get that beautiful flowing motion that kind of comes from that glow internally. So it's natural, it's Namibian. What we're saying, Simon?
So
Simon says
we have.
I've never done that before. Never heard that before. Is that new?
We should have called the show that.
We should have.
Why didn't we think of that before?
Simon says that is a brilliant. We'll work on a rebrand. Anyway.
Yes. So there's a slight issue.
Okay, go on.
With this one,
Yeah.
Liam's just said to me that the system's locked, which means I physically can't take it any lower than the system says, so it won't show me. So give me 2 minutes. I've asked Liam to ring the call centre.
He's on the phone right now.
So we can we'll show you what the price that it's locked at. I'll give you the price that I want to go to, which we'll put at the bottom of the screen, and we'll guarantee that you pay that price. But I just need the call centre to confirm they're happy to do so and process it.
You can tell when he's on the phone because, he doesn't have put on a posh voice, doesn't he? Oh, it's like liquid caramel, that. Oh, it's lovely.
It's like your mum, she's got a phone voice as well.
Yeah?
A posh phone voice.
Really? Do you have a posh phone voice?
No. I'm common the whole time.
Stop
Consistent.
Stop it. He's finished. He's on the phone.
Okay, so this was, the lowest I could actually physically take this on the system was £9.95. But I wasn't happy with that. I'm not going to sit here and carry on. So we'll do it £7.
£7 you're going to get this at today. Lowest lock-in price we should be able to do is £9.95.
Yep. They will honour the price that's on the screen at the bottom, which Liam's going to put up in a second, so don't worry.
And this is the thing as well, I think, especially if you're shopping online, if you're doing it via JewelleryMaker.com, it will still say £9.95, but they calculate it later, don't they?
Yeah, they'll make sure it goes at £7, so nothing to worry about. We'll sort it all for you, and that's the price you pay.
So there you go, it's at the bottom of your screen. ITU61 is your code, and it will be £7 only when you come to checking this out and when it's all done throughout. Let's just count them up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 I've got on here. So per stone, we are talking minimal amounts actually, especially if you can actually see the glow.
How much is that price per carat? 145? Yeah.
67p per stone, which is cheaper than a first class stamp.
Yeah. 5p.
That is 5p per carat approximately. You couldn't buy an actual carat for that, could you? Not even one of those wonky ones you can get. You couldn't. 5p for a carat of natural, genuine gemstone, and it is a beautiful strand, I have to say, especially as they are so sizable. It's going to look gorgeous in your jewellery. In fact, I've got a few little treasures that this will go nicely with. I'm never afraid of a bit of green and blue. Are those two together? What do you think?
Are those the two you're never supposed to put together?
Yeah, I think so. But
I like the fact you break rules.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Well, I don't see it as breaking them, more like bending them.
Oh, bend, okay.
See what I mean?
If you sleep at night.
But if you think, blue sky, green ground.
They go very well
When
together,
Tim
all the
Peaks
time.
was up, chilling out near the moon, he wasn't looking down and going, do you know what, that green and blue isn't working for me.
They've got all that wrong.
Yeah, they've got it all wrong.
Yeah.
And if it's good enough for Tim Peaks, it's good enough for me. My life motto, as you know. There's plenty of you with this in your basket. I have got Collector in, Lincolnshire in, Nottingham, hello Devon, Greater Manchester, hey up Surrey, how are you? I've got West Midlands in, I've got another West Midlands, and Patricia, do you know each other? Pretty sure that's not how the West Midlands works, but who knows. Kent, you're in with us as well. I have got Yorkshire, I've got Cheshire, I've got Dunbartonshire and Lanarkshire. Well done to you. I've got many of you with this in your baskets though, so you know what to do. Do feel free to check it out. And remember, that postage and packaging is capped. There it is. Ignore the £9.95, it's not that price, it is £7. So do feel free to grab it whilst you can. Okay, let me bring to you some Labradorite next. Let's go for these ovals.
So the two that I did on the previous show,
Yeah.
I think they sold out. They flew out.
The Labradorites.
Yeah, I think you can check online if there's any left, but I think they're pretty much gone. So we'll bring you another opportunity for your favourite gemstone.
You have voted this your favourite gemstone 5 out of the 6 years or 6 out of the 7 years we've been doing your awards at the end of the year. This is, actually it's one of our most purchased as well for new buyers, isn't it?
Yes, in
One of our
nugget
most
form.
popular. Yeah.
Nugget form, in nuggets.
Yeah. Nugget form. You have got £21.95 on this. Now, understandably, this is £21.95 because let's remember it's Madagascan. So I know you could maybe get this carat weight, you know, sort of what, £14.95 on a very, very, very good day. But it's Madagascan, so we're talking high-end location here.
So I'm going to make it a really good day. I'm going to take it under 10. I'm going to take it to £9.87.
Wow. Okay.
Every penny.
This is way better than half price deal we're about to bring into you right now. This is your opportunity. This is why you tune in for Simon's Picks, isn't it? So you can get the absolute treat and the deal in the right place at the right time, which is exactly where you are. The other Labradorites have sold out. I've already got people in and on for this. So he's typing it into the system. The arrows are working, and we're bringing to you not £21.95, £9.87 for you today. That is such a brilliant price point you've got your hands on here. You will never ever see these deals at this price point. For anyone who has just tuned in, I'm sure you've already said this before, but for anyone who has just tuned in and maybe hasn't seen Simon Picks before, what is Simon's Picks all about?
So Simon's Picks, basically in January I asked the MD and said, can we treat our customers? Long month, everybody's spent over Christmas. Customers are incredibly loyal, sit, day in, day out watching us, real community feel to our business, and I wanted to treat them. So we did it, it was really successful. Slightly too successful that we didn't make much money, because that's what happens when you give cash away. But then we decided to keep it monthly. So towards the back end of each month, I'll come on for one show, or it keeps extending at the moment to other shows, and basically pick out some stock. It is not clearance, there's no quality issues. I look at trying to bring in Morganite, Labradorite. So if this is your favourite gemstone, there is no reason we should ever take money off it from a retail aspect. Why would you? Because people are going to buy it, then you might as well try and make the most money possible.
Completely. So
this really is, and I will never come on here and do any sort of pressure selling. It's an opportunity on the day, completely up to you guys if you want to take it or not, but I would advise people to, because you've got 30 days. If you're a new customer, that at £9.87 with 2 free strands, DVD, these are amazing offers that we won't replicate. And at 8 AM tomorrow, they all go back to their original prices. So it is for today and today only.
So this, in a few hours, for all intents and purposes, will be back to £21.95. So grab it whilst you can. Many multi-buyers in on that one. Well done to you all. Okay, folks, let's do another strand of Labradorite, but let's go a bit bigger, a bit bolder, okay? Let's do big carats. Let's do big carats and facets, okay? So more work, more carat weight, bear that in mind. I am bringing to you this. Oh, the colour in this one is incredible. Okay, loads of very, very, very bright, intense hues in this one. Gold, as well as the deep blues that you're getting in here. All right, Simon?
So how many carats was the one previous, sorry?
35, was it?
35. So we are 155 carats more.
Ooh, Oh, it's almost like we got told that, isn't it? It's weird.
Okay.
What are you thinking? You're putting thought into this, I can tell.
Yeah, I need to stop thinking. Let's just do the same price. £9.87.
This is 155 carats more. It is entirely natural.
Stop trying
it's
to talk me out of
faceted.
it.
I'm
We're
just
done.
reminding everyone at home of what's happening.
£9.87.
Okay, we're going to do it for you. You ready for this? We are taking it down in price. We're actually going to match the price of the previous, which I wouldn't expect, obviously, because of that massive carat weight. Now is your time to seize the moment. You ready? 0800 644 655. Ooh, I was nearly going to say 1987 then. The year of Simon's birth, obviously.
How much is that per carat? Out of curiosity, I want to see if I beat myself. That's what. I'm waiting for the day someone goes, that's less than a penny a carat. No.
£4 a carat.
£4. So that definitely needs to take it down. Should be 98p. 4p a carat.
Wow.
4p. That's one of my best today.
4 pence per carat we're
for your
talking about
favourite
here.
gemstone.
And remember, it's your favourite gemstone, faceted as well. And I don't want to get too sort of ahead of the curve or anything, but obviously we are doing a big week-long event coming up very, very soon.
Yes.
Aren't we? How great would this be? We've announced that event, haven't we? Of course we have.
Yeah.
We've done VTs and stuff for it, haven't we? I did one today.
Yeah.
Beaders Week, obviously, International Beaders Week is coming up, and we have got some really mega things for it. Launches left, right, and centre.
Every day, I think.
Yeah. It's mega. These are going to be great with your seed beads because you've got a really sizable drill hole here. Imagine using your seed beads around this like a bezel. You know, we do the seed bead bezels because you're going to be able to go through that drill hole a few times. So get these now so that when your influx of seed beads come in, you've got plenty and plenty to work with. That is such a fantastic deal. £9.87p. The lovely Simon has got 3 more treats for us, and then we have got the wonderful Katie joining us for really cool makes, really different things we've given lovely Katie today. Multi-buyers in. Hey up, Patricia, how are you, me love? I've got Debbie in with us, hello to you. I've got Lynn, I've got, oh, that is someone's name I do not know. Elspeth. How would you say that one?
I think that's a place.
Is it? Oh, it's a place. Elspeth. Could be a name though as well, couldn't it?
I think it's a place.
Oh, we've got Kath in with us, we've got Christine, just move on. We've got Kath, we've got Christine, I've got 2 Anns as well, hello, well done to you. Let's move on to a birthstone, shall we? Let's do February's birthstone. It is my birthstone, yeah. Let me show you. Oh, Elspeth is a name, we've just had confirmation, not a place. Especially as we were talking about fake places the other day, places that myself and the team don't think exist. For example, Timbuktu. Oh, it was on the mid-show. Sorry, family. Oh, sorry, family. It was with my other family. Yes, I was, oh, man. Oh, that's awkward. That's like talking about a brilliant holiday you had with your current boyfriend, but actually you realise you went with your ex-boyfriend. It's a bit like that. Let's move on. I am bringing to you amethyst right here, right now. I've never seen this shape before, ever. Lovely ovals, top drilled. I've literally never seen this shape before. This is beautiful. Well, this is new to me, which I think proves again that we're not doing clearance, as it were.
And it'll probably be news to quite a few customers as well. Yeah.
This is Zambia, so one of the best known locations, totally natural. So, £15.
£14.95. Let's take it half price then. £7.47.
So exactly bang on the nose half price we're going to do. This goes to show that what we're doing here is not clearance. This is a Wednesday half price deal on a shape and cut I personally have never seen before. We are bringing to you 72 carats for £7.47 for you today. That is all. £7.95. What could you get for that? I mean, that's not even a bottle of wine at a restaurant, is it?
No.
Not even.
Well, it depends where you're eating, but.
Well, I suppose. No, because do you know what? Down my local bingo, they don't even do it for that price. And my local bingo's absolute bare bones. Oh, I love a bit of local bingo. We used to always have team bingo nights. I've won a bike at the bingo once. Not that you asked. £7.47.
That has been the burning question since I've met you, Becky.
Yeah, no, I know.
What have you won at bingo?
This is a beautiful, beautiful strand. This is the wonderful Simon's picks for you today. You have to make the most of it. I'm going to be straight with you. We have to like legally let him out of the building soon. So I have got, I think it's like 2 more products actually out of this only. So 2 more products left in this Simon's pick time. So make the most of it. Genuine, real Zambian amethyst at £7.47. Half price deal. Remember though, only lasts until 8, so seize this moment.
Only
Do
half
grab
price
it.
today.
Yeah, today only. Why aren't we allowed to repeat these?
Because if we kept on repeating them, we'd make very little money at all, and then the channel would close down and the customers have nothing to watch.
Yeah.
That's quite a very brief description of what would happen, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much what would happen.
Yeah. But I think that's really important that we kind of, you know, assess that, because otherwise it makes us look like, oh, well, if they can do that price, surely they can do that price every day. But it's really...
And the one thing we've always tried to be is really transparent about what we're doing and why we're doing it. So it is a treat. It's not to devalue any of the products we bring to you, because the quality is the same. They're not clearance. We don't have to do them. I mean, I keep on going back to the Morganite. That sells every day. The multi-barrel sells every day. So it's really difficult for me to go to somebody above me and going, I want to go and lose some money. They don't like it. So that's why I'm able to do it once a month, but that's the reason.
Yeah. So it's just a lovely little treat for you to take on board. Which one did you say, Poppet? Oh, I love this.
My favourite beer.
Beer quartz I have got for you here. Yes, sorry, no. Not a pint of, a strand of. I remember this launching. This is from the Passo collection. Now this collection so named essentially because of the Paso Doble. So the Paso Doble, of course, a well-known dance, and essentially that is what the Passo collection is about. It's about a dance, it's about a rhythmic motion, and what you get with this, due to the step cut, is a step of internal glow, which takes this from almost like a light amber to quite a deep and dark sort of mamuka honey in different lights, and that is all to do with the cut, all to do with this Passo collection. The Passo collection was exclusively created for us. You can only get the Passo collection here, unless maybe someone's bought it off us and then sells it on at a higher price point. So bearing that in mind, let's hand this over to Simon.
Okay.
Should be priced on the screen. Now, that's a great price for what you're getting here. I don't know how often we see beer quartz.
Okay. Let's take it to a low server price then. So let's take it below 20, £19.50.
Love it.
Seems pretty reasonable.
So, never been below 20 before? Never really been below the price on screen, to be honest. Today, we're taking it lower. We're going to go £19.50 for you today. So essentially you're getting over a third off the price on this. So it's so worth seizing this moment.
Yeah.
Over a third off we're giving to you, and because it's so unique, because it's so individual, the fact that you've got that price point on screen, just consider putting this maybe in the centre of a macrame bracelet with a little slider knot. You'd get your money back on that without a shadow of a doubt, really easily. Or even just the small end ones in like a nice set of earrings, because it's so unique and different. I also think it's quite unisex.
Yeah.
Would you wear something like this? Maybe on like a cord or something?
I wouldn't be able to make it myself, but somebody'd have to make it for me.
I've seen you make jewellery.
I think you've seen me hack at something on
Yeah.
try to help.
Yeah, but it made a piece of jewellery.
Yes, it did. Yeah. I've done stamping as well. I don't like to talk about it because it's quite upsetting that it doesn't get worn anymore. But there we go.
It does when I'm not on air, Simon. Of course. Otherwise, Simon's made me some jewellery.
Done him well.
Yeah. It said "Love Becky" actually, but I can't wear it on air because it's distracting. Because it's such a beautiful piece. This This is apparently worse than when I spoke about my other Jewellery Maker family, aka the mid-show, which, by the way, I'm back with tomorrow afternoon, just to let you know. And I'm on the late show as well tomorrow night. Then I've got a DVD. Ooh, what a treat. Anyway, we have got for you today the final one, just as a reminder, the final Simon Says.
So let's go out with a bang.
Just to remind you, not that I'm trying to sway you in any way, just to remind you it's a one locational gemstone, it's 2 birthstones in one, it's totally natural. Flipping heck, that price is ridiculous, genuinely. Okay, honestly, I was looking at this, hand on heart, probably would have guessed about 40-ish, probably. So already you've taken a tenner off from where I would have expected.
Yep.
That's ace. But we're not stopping there, obviously.
Let's take another tenner off them. Let's take it to £19.88.
£19.88 is about to come in and on your screen. As soon as this price comes in, the phone lines are just going to go loopy-dope.
250 carats.
That is mega. That is 250 carats.
10p, well,
1988. That's incredible. That really, really is. These are huge pieces. One of these is a pendant drop. That's pretty incredible.
I feel really disappointed now because Liam's disappointed in me. When I think this is one of your best ones, and he worked out 7p per carat, which, by the way, is amazing.
That's incredible.
He just went meh. Could have done better.
Oh.
Story of my life.
C minus for effort.
Yeah, stay behind and help out. It's a thanks you get.
7 pence per carat. That is all for ametrine.
7p per carat, amazing.
For ametrine, especially as it is one locational, and these are so huge. And I've got to say, these are great quality. I mean, if I just show you one, just see the split on that. You've got to be looking close to a 50-50 all round, haven't you? It's a beautiful split. So you've got the citrine at the top, the amethyst, then the citrine again, then the amethyst again. It's incredible. And that's all natural. Well done all. Simon, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you for staying on of your own accord. Not that Liam made you do it.
No, I obviously wanted to stay.
Of course you did. What are you up to with your evening?
Got a bit of a drive to get back in the first place, so probably just gym and then go home and sleep. I'll be back early in the morning.
Gym and then bed. That sounds
Might
like
go
fun.
swimming like Liam does.
Yeah. Liam loves a good swim and then a steam room.
Yeah, I've heard, yeah.
And then a pizza.
Yes.
Or,
yes. So a balanced lifestyle.
Yeah,
what you want.
exactly.
Yeah.
Simon, thank you so
my
much.
pleasure.
I
Thank
will
you very
see you
much.
tomorrow.
Well, indeed.
Right here, right now, we're going to head to a very quick break whilst we do a casual switch over to let the lovely Katie join us on screen. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery makers, it's that time of year again. It's International Beaders Week in association with the Beadworkers Guild. It kicks off this Saturday with myself and Mark Smith, who has a brand new duo drop launch in 15 different colours. Mark also has a DVD launch to go along with them. On top of that, your deed of the day is a very, very exciting first time ever sea bead scoop, all in rounds at a fantastic price. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be fun, so make sure you tune in this Saturday from 8 AM.
Welcome back and welcome to Katie!
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. Now I'm in here and it's lovely and cool.
I mean, it is hot out there, isn't it?
It is. Very.
It really is. Your hair, I know I've said it to you like 1,000 times off screen, but I just want to go on record saying it's amazing.
I just had a fringe and just zhuzhed it.
So Marilyn, don't you think? It's
Should have
gorgeous.
done it ages ago.
Gorgeous. We're going to have a nosy at some of your jewellery in a little bit. Obviously, we've got a couple of demos with the lovely Katie, but before that, I am going to bring to you your star buy for this time. It is a eye-catching gemstone, which takes the well-known game of chess stone and makes it a little bit more Katy Perry. Firework. Obsidian. Who guessed that I was going there? No. Silence. No. I know, I mixed that up. It's the first time I've used that, probably will be the last. I have got for you here your incredible Firework Obsidian. So Obsidian, the gemstone, has literally gone from strength to strength since Game of Thrones made it a really important plot line within their last few series of the show. What you have here, aka Dragon Glass, to me actually looks more dragon scaly than the basic plain original, which is mentioned often in the show. What I have here for you is a really unusual shape, this sort of reverted kite shape that you have, which I think makes it quite decadent and quite usable for the likes of a neckline piece. What you're seeing here is the speckles and the mottles that are entirely real. They have not been added by us. This is not a reconstituted strand. This is how it forms. And you're getting this implementation of interest that is usually, to be honest, quite a plain gemstone. It's unusual, it's different, it's lesser seen, and it's your star buy right here, right now. So the graphics are coming live. If you fancy grabbing it, you know what to do. Free phone number, bottom of your screen, JewelleryMaker.com, or tap the app if you so wish. We have got 75 carats worth of your Firework Jasper, and I really appreciate this strand a lot. What do you think of it?
I love it. I love the different colours that we get within it. I love the shape. Yeah, it's so usable. So usable. I mean, just look at that on your neckline. It looks absolutely beautiful, the way that it sits. They'll sit together quite nicely as well.
That's a good point.
Right,
That's a really good point.
Next to each other. Great for earrings, great for ring settings.
Just took that in a bit, made it look like I had hair from unusual places. I am bringing to you 75... How much? Sorry, I've just remembered you did tell me that in the break, but as per usual, I've completely forgotten. Wow, this price point, £9.95. This is really unusual, completely natural, Argentinian gemstone. We do not see that many gemstones at all from Argentina here at Jewellery Maker anyway. They're so unique and individual, and as you've said, you know, pieces of jewellery with this, pretty instantaneous.
Yeah, really simple to use, but then you could also go to town on it and really make a really good wirework design around it and use that beautiful gemstone as your focal piece.
I love that idea. I'm not necessarily, not necessarily saying that these would go, I think they do work well together.
They do work well
I think they
together.
really do work well
Compliments.
together. Don't forget, exclusive shape coming up for you today. It has been created by us, for us. So if you want to be the first person on the planet, or one of the first people on the planet to own it, then you absolutely can do so today. This is coming up for you very soon, probably about an hour and a half-ish on that one. So £9.95 on these ones. Speaking of unusual shapes, you've got unusual shapes in your kit.
I have. I've been having some fun playing with those.
Have a little sneaky peek. Oh,
Colours work amazingly.
They really do.
Yeah.
It's almost like taking a sort of a segment from the colour wheel in a way, isn't it? So that is coming up for you in a little bit. We're going to be having a demo with that shortly. But if you fancy this right now, do be quick off the mark to grab your hands on it. Keep dialing through. That price is genuinely incredible, I believe. Well done. Is this the non-reorder section? Okay. What I'm about to do is something that I haven't necessarily ever done before. I've done low stock. I've done low stock more times than I could count. But I've never done no reorder. Now, basically what this means is we have got low stock of elements, and I'm sure you know what it's like if you've ever worked in a shop or a bar, or just if you have your own business, you will know that as soon as you are running low on something, you will either have to remake them or reorder them. We, of course, reorder, so we will put in an order for things. However, because we want to keep our really big turnover of brand new things high, so just a reminder, I know I've said this a few times before, but just as a recap, our head buyer, Marie, who I know you've met a few times before, an in-house gemologist, she has worked for some very, very big brands. She used to work for a very well-known, well, couple actually, in Hatton Garden. When she worked in Hatton Garden, her and her team would be responsible for creating and putting together 24 new lines every 6 months or every season. So 24 new lines over, let's say, 6 months. And that would be their job, and there'd be a team of them. Here at JewelleryMaker at the moment, we are hitting sort of points of 500 new products a month. Not 6 months, 500 new lines a month. That is the kind of figures we've been totting up to recently. So some things don't get reordered, we would have no space for them. These things are things which are not only low stock, but they have not been reordered. There is no reorder planned for them. So this is literally your last chance. Where shall I start, lovely Liam? What is that? Oh, stands. Oh, have we got them separately? Sorry, I'm grabbing these out of the bag. Yeah, no, there's only one in here and it's in a bag. There's 3. Sorry, I know that's really rustly. Ooh, sorry. There you go. So, I am bringing to you 3 earring stands. I know there's only 1, but there are 3. These are 3 earring stands that I have here for you. These are perfect for making to sell. They're perfect for if you just don't want your earrings to get to know all the other bits of jewellery in your jewellery box. You can see there's 2 little points here. And I really like these ones as opposed to our other ones because these ones stand taller than our standardised ones, which don't have the sort of extra top hat at the bottom. So if you want really big dangles, then these are the ones for you. You're getting 3 today, £9.95. And what I love about these ones, you know this sort of kind of pork pie hat at the bottom, you can put like ribbon around this to maybe match your stand colours, or you could even put maybe your logo or your name on this section as well. So for photographs, it's almost like you've got your name on all your photographs in a way, or on your stand it looks quite professional as well. We have got for you 6 available, only 6 available, and there are no more of these ones left for you. Once they're gone, they are gone. No reorder in plan on these ones. I am currently over allocated on this, I'm being told, so if you fancy grabbing your hands on it, this is your time. 3, as I've said, £9.95 for you, and it is for the final few. There's no reorders on these, so maybe you've already got them. You've already got a few and you've been thinking, could do with another few of those. This is literally your day, because as we say, there is no reorder note on this. £9.95, there's literally 1 left. Well done. Okay, I'm moving on to... Ooh, oh, you are joking. Yeah? This one has not got a reorder note next to it.
Really?
This one.
Wow.
That does not mean we're stopping all slider popcorns. It does not mean that, because there are others that have reorders on them. This one has no reorder note next to it. And it's your rose gold one. We do have to cull items sometimes. We are bringing to you now your rose gold popcorn slider bracelet, the 18cm length. And we're bringing it to you, obviously, sterling silver with rose gold over the top of it. We have not got any reorder note in on this one. So this is your 18cm length. If you've not seen them before, real quick, 2 little loops on the end here. You basically finish the circuit. For example, I can't believe I'm bringing you this strand today. I'm so excited. That's spinel. Yep, shades of spinel. But imagine using your spinel to finish off that design. So you'd loop it on. You could use the whole thing if you wanted to, or a little section. And then this section here becomes the slider to make it a bracelet or necklace if you so chose. We have got for you the final ones. Every single penny we can take out of this. Again, last time this should be £20 basically, 19.95ish, just shy. So yeah, £15.50 it is today. There is no reorder plan for this particular one. Doesn't mean we won't bring you more rose gold. It might just mean, because I know we're bringing a slightly different chain of late, aren't we? We're bringing more of the like the what's it called? Yes, that's the one, the rounded box chains we're bringing to you more. So no reorder note on this as of yet. So if you fancy grabbing it, it could be your last chance. And I've got to say, the popcorn chain, remember, is the popcorn version, sorry, is the one that won our product of the year last year. So it's well worth treating yourself to it, to be honest, in my opinion. $15.50, every single penny we can take out of that we have. So well done. Single figures, over allocated now though, well done. Oh, I was so hoping you were saying this. I've got a chain.
Oh, that's so sparkly.
When I tell you that the reason you are probably like, wow, that's so sparkly, is because it's 9 carat gold, you probably won't be that surprised. 9 carat gold, not only one of the strongest, but also one of the best known golds for intricate designs such as this. And this truly is one of the most intricate chains we have ever brought to you. This is a necklace design whereby the clasp is already included. So you can add something onto this and you're ready and raring to go. Just look at that sparkling shine. Now, this is very limited. I'm going to be honest with you. I've got 4 exactly. This is 16 inches, so if I pop that up around my neck, I'll just give you an idea of where it sits. That is, hang on. That is now touching at the back. So this gives you an idea of where it sits on my neck, so sort of a little bit kind of below for me, the collarbone. We are bringing to you solid 9 carat gold. We have 4 left. There is no reorder on this. That means that today is your day. There is no line. This is not only last of stock, that price point is £80 you're expecting. I swear that these used to be 50 quid.
Yeah.
I thought they were.
Sure
I really, really.
As soon as you picked it up, you could instantly see that quality.
Yeah, you can. You're so right.
That bit more, so it's proper gold.
Yeah, and it even states on it that it is real gold as well. You can see it just there near the clasp. That is truly,
so
if there's any of these left, I'll be getting one. Because how often do you get to, 2 left apparently. I mean, 9 carat gold. Because gold, I showed you this the other day, didn't I? Have you seen gold prices at the minute? They've gone mad. Probably not got time to show you them now, but because I've only got 1 left apparently, or 2 left, but grab it whilst you can. Gold prices, and without getting too political, but gold prices change when big events happen in politics. We have seen the prices rise over the last couple of weeks. I doubt yesterday made them stay the same. Yeah? Danced around that one nicely. Okay, where did you say profit? Oh, let me show you first this strand that is coming up. Wrong one.
Oh my word.
Isn't that incredible?
That's amazing.
It's only been on air once. This is my star buy. The weight in this is amazing. Aren't they stunning looking?
They are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Give them a little hold.
Oh,
that's incredible, isn't it?
They're amazing.
They're coming up for you in a bit.
They feel amazing,
aren't they?
Amazing on your skin.
For it though, thank you. Let me do the Amazonite. It's one of Liam's favourite things to do, apparently. Oh, with me? Oh, that's nice of you. We do love Amazonite. Wait, do you not also like, I don't know, just hanging out with me before the show? Chatting food with me? I mean, yeah. We have got for you here 118 carats worth of your Amazonite graduated centre drilled ovals, and we have got for you a beautiful quality and beauty that are quite revered in the gemology and mineralogy world, actually, we are bringing to you genuine, natural Indian Amazonite. And remember, what do we look for in Amazonite? Because we don't look for clarity. We are looking for strength of colour and sheen, preferably. Sheen is not always a given, but I'll be straight with you, you are getting it plenty in these. It's always really hard for you to see sheen in the studio. So I'll just hold one close to the camera. Because when you focus on one at a time, it's just easier to see. Liam's saying that before we came here to JewelleryMaker, and remember, Liam has worked at other jewellery locations, haven't you, Liam? Yeah. He said he didn't really see much Amazonite, but it's one of those that's kind of taken him by surprise. He really, really, really does like it. You'd like a macrame bracelet with it? I'll see. He's just putting it out there for the universe to take it on board, apparently. So if anyone fancies making him a macrame bracelet, what about you, Dan? Fancy it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Making him a macrame bracelet. Matching bracelets. Oh, that's a nice idea. Team bracelets, should we have? That's nice. That Amazonite is stunning. Looks very lavender. So right, Jill.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. It does. It's that kind of hue, isn't it? We are bringing to you, for the last 15 apparently, £17.95. That's it, £17.95 for the final few of them. And there's a plenty amount of colour on these. If you have just tuned in, this should be £24.95. If you have just tuned in, last of stock is not just last of stock kind of moment today. This last of stock is last of stock full stop. Oh, maybe that's what we should have called it. Last of stock full stop. It's got a little oomph to it, hasn't it? Basically what it means is none of these are reorderable. We are not reordering these. It is your last shot. You only get one shot, so make it count. You might never get this moment again. Who sung that? Was that Blue? The time is ticking now. It's the final round. Do you know this song?
It rings a bell, but I can't remember who.
Why are you now doing the final countdown? You've thrown me off now.
Me.
It's not the final countdown. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Nothing escapes the last of stock.
Gorgeous.
This is non-reorderable again. It feels beautiful. I love feeling Opal. Gosh, that is such a good quality.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a torch of truth. I'm going to get one back. These are beautiful. Real translucency to these. It's always hard for you to see translucency because there's more lights in front of me than are behind. But trust me on this. These moments almost look like sort of under the sea kind of effect. We are going to show you. Should be price. Great deal. That's an on-air should be price. On-air should be. Last 22, last of stock. Let me just remind you, we're not reordering these because they've not been popular, because let's remember, the fact we are in last of stock means that they have been popular. What we're doing, essentially, is we're bringing you last of stock not to be reordered because we're getting in so many new lines, especially with all the new beads that we've got for Beaders Week, etc. And boy, we've got loads of different new things. But yeah, not only is it that, we are clearing out space, so we can't always keep bringing you the exact same thing over and over again. It's all about keeping it fresh. And that is why we're going to give you a final treat now. $14.95. That is it. $14.95 for 120 carats with natural Peruvian opal. What would you do with this, please?
I mean, individual pendants would work beautifully. I mean, especially imagine on that gold chain, just one. Absolutely stunning.
9 carat
but
gold,
rings would look amazing with these. Either claw set them or just work some wire around them and just really show off that gemstone.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Keep
They'd make really
checking
cute
out.
flowers as well, wouldn't they?
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
That's a really lovely idea. Not long until those calcetony, which we know are going to be very popular. Before it, though, let me bring to you your pre-night. Do you remember we did sort of the relaunch on pre-night? Is that the right word for it? Or maybe not. We kind of brought you, we didn't bring you pre-night for ages, and then we brought you a really pinnacle point of excellence pre-night, and we did it on air. I think it was meant to be like 100 and something pounds, and we did it on air for like 70. It was the deal of the day. Do you remember? Really, really, really beautiful strand, and that kind of relaunched, reinvigorated pre-night. I would say, haven't seen anything quite of the £70 caliber, but I think off the back of it, pre-night has sort of gained popularity again. It's not the fact that we, are getting rid of pre-night. It's just that this is the last of stock of this strand. So, £4.95. There is only 13, unlucky for some, but not for you if you start dialing now at £4.95. I think that, for what you're getting, is a brilliant price. And remember, we love nuggets, and again, it doesn't mean we're never getting pre-night nuggets in. It means that we're not going to be getting this strand with these sizes, etc. again. So it's well worth treating yourself to it when they are only at £4.95. Maybe adding a little something glowy to them would work.
Yeah.
I quite like green and grey together.
I like anything with grey.
It's one of those colours, isn't
it? It just works, doesn't it?
Works.
That's a really nice tone of green with that grey though.
Yeah. Also wondering with the grey actually, and with the green, or with the green.
Oh, yeah.
I'm slightly obsessed with this strand. When do you see ombre spinel? Oh, that is going to fly. Purples, lavenders.
Wow.
Amazing. Let's bring you some Opal Marquise shape.
Oh, they're just crying out to be petals.
Yeah.
Yeah, more flowers just make beautiful petals.
I love this shape. I can't think how many times, but it's very infrequently that I have seen this shape in this gemstone.
I think this must be a first for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love these. They are that beautiful, really archetypal, sort of Peruvian pinky colour. It's almost like a salmon pink that you've got running through these. You have got a really elegant look with the marquise shape. It is not a shape we see often because it is one of the more wasteful shapes in traditional gemstone cutting. So fantastic for you to be able to get so many of them on a strand when it has been graduated. So you're around an 8x5 to a 22x8 mil, so about just over 2 centimetres in the centre. That price already, really very, very good. This price you're seeing right now is the only price it's ever been on air. It's the lowest it's ever been, it's the only price it's ever been. But for the final 25 exactly, and this is the exact stock, let's do it. We're going to take more, wow, £10 is coming off this. £10 coming off, £17.95 for what is quite a stunning strand and a really easy workable strand. Have you got any pink opal rounds at home? Or pink opal rondelles? If you do, just imagine bobbing even just 3 of your rondelles or rounds, depending on size, in between these, maybe even 1 if they're big, and think how far that is going to go and how elaborate that is going to look. It's going to look incredible. If you're off to any events or any races or whatever, imagine just picking 5 and doing a little tiara twist flower and having that on a fascinator or as a brooch.
Just 1 in a ring.
That's a lovely shape for a ring, actually, yeah.
Lovely shape for a ring.
Last chance you're going to see this at that price point, £17.95. Not only is it last of stock, it is non-reorderable. Last 12, I'm being told, approximately now, 12 of them available. Because it is so low stock and because it is the last chance, we could, I suppose, have kept it at 27, but Liam just didn't fancy it. And I'm not going to argue with him as a bargain hunter myself. So do feel free to grab it. If pinks are your idea of a good time, I've got something with a little extra pop coming up for you with Katie's treats coming up for you in a bit. But before all of that, let me bring to you this strand, which has only ever been on air once before. It's a really unusual look. It's a really unusual strand. And already we are in last of stock on this one. So it's less than 50 I had, isn't it? How many have I got? Oh, sorry, just over. What I'm bringing to you here is a stunning strand, and it doesn't quite look like anything else I've seen before. I wish you were here right now and you could see the glow that comes through on this, because it genuinely has an aura-like quality to it. It's been once on air, it's been very popular. I have got a few left over for you today. It's a really individual strand, and it could be yours, as it's our Star Buy. Not a million miles away, 4 centimetres at the centre of this. You're looking at about 37mm drop. That means that these are dynamic. These are dramatic pieces. And not only that, but I handed it to Katie before you saw me, and you mentioned the weight in the break just then.
It's quite surprising the actual weight of them, how substantial each one must be just on its own, because the weight of the whole strand is really, really significant.
You are looking at big, big pieces here. And for me, as Afa mentioned, it's that glow. Now, you can't really see glow here, not like a sort of chalcedony type glow, because you're sat at home, you're watching us on your phone, your tablet, on your telly, however it might be. But because of where you are and where I am, we are seeing this gemstone in a different way. Let me just briefly remind you, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I suggest you use it in the sense of you get this home and you see it for yourself, because it looks nice on your screen, but it's kind of breathtaking here in the studio. Yes. So maybe you've already bought this, maybe you bought this last time and you've already got your hands on it. If you have, do feel free to message us in. I'd love to hear from you. Just tell me what you think about it. And would you say it's glowing as well? I am bringing to you here incredible chalcedony, and it is your Star Buy. Graphics are coming live now. There they are. So you are getting 170 carats worth of these. If I just flip it to the side slightly, you'll be able to see just the depth of these, which I think should give you an idea of their weight. But also, not only are you getting that really quite incredible inner glow, that really bountiful effect, but because of how the facets line up front to back, when you look at them, it almost looks holographic.
It does.
Do you know what I mean? Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to get this strand.
It's stunning, isn't it?
That's amazing. We
are bringing to you now a good strand, a very, very, very good strand. This should be $32.95. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. Chalcedony is not the cheapest gemstone on the planet. It's really not, is it?
No.
Chalcedony you very rarely see under £20 actually, unless it's like tiny, tiny little nuggets. But genuinely, you very rarely see chalcedony under the £20 mark. And for me, the ones you do see under £20 are nowhere near this captivated. For me personally, I honestly believe this is probably the nicest strand of chalcedony I've brought you this year.
When you lift your hand there, the glow, I don't think it's coming across in the camera at all. The glow's absolutely amazing.
And it's a really unusual glow, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it's like
it's like somebody switched a little golden light on inside, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not a grey glow, it's a golden glow.
Gold.
You have to get this home, you really do. Your price point is $32.95 usually, but for the next few hours, well, until 8 AM, we're going to bring this to you. That is a 43% discount on your Star Buy strand, unlikes of which I've never ever seen before. $18.95. It's your time to seize this moment. Honestly, please do get it home, because I need you to actually see what this looks like, and I don't believe you are right now. Already 30% of the stock has gone, but it does, because of the facets on front and back, and because of the quality of it, it looks like someone's turned on a golden light, as you said it. Yeah. Grab it whilst you can. Coming up for you after the break, for all of you real connoisseurs, all of you spinel lovers, I've got something a bit special. It's not your everyday black spinel. It's one of the lesser seen colours. I've never brought you this colour in a strand. It's coming up straight after this break.
easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
Jewellery makers, it's that time of year again. It's International Beaders Week in association with the Beadworkers Guild. It kicks off this Saturday with myself and Mark Smith, who has a brand new duo drop launch in 15 different colours. Mark also has a DVD launch to go along with them. On top of that, your deal of the day is a very, very exciting first time ever seed bead scoop, all in rounds at a fantastic price. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be fun, so make sure you tune in this Saturday from 8 AM.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
If you were with myself and Mark Smith on Monday, then you would have heard him talking about his incredible idea to decant old beads into what is a seed bead scoop. This is the result. You are going to be getting an opportunity as your deal of the day to get these very exciting colour combinations of all different sizes bead scoops. So we have a massive quantity of 600. It's the first time ever that we have done a seed bead scoop. It's going to be a lot of fun. This was the piece of jewellery that Mark actually showed on Monday morning. It created an awful lot of hype and we've made it happen. So it's happening this Saturday. Make sure you don't miss out.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Check out. Oh, I tried so hard to chew that and finish it in time, but I just couldn't. I should have just gone back live eating, shouldn't I? Chewier than I expected that was. It's gone now. Can I just remind you of something? That branded calcetony on screen, Liam's kept the graphics in because he wants you to know that it is so popular. We've got 10% left only, if everyone were to check out the baskets. So if you do fancy it, now is your chance. Welcome to JewelleryMaker. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have just tuned in, you've missed a little bit of Simon's picks, but don't worry, you can still pick up some of Simon's picks if you nosy on JewelleryMaker.com. They are, we did a green fluorite, we did 2 labradorites, we did an amethyst, we did an ametrine, we did beer quartz, so have a little nosy at those. We then had the wonderful Katie joining us, and Katie is about to do a demo for us in just a few tickety-boos. Before it though, Oh, I love that. This gemstone is one of my absolute favourites. And it has been re-promoted. Now, if you don't know what that is, it basically means that in, you know, the little VTs, basically, they've been more VTs about this recently. Therefore, it has been promoted to be at this time. And because it's been re-promoted, it's almost like it's a second launch. What happens when we do launches? Yeah, we're able to do brand new price points. And that is what we're going to do. So we're going to mimic the launch price of this, which, as you know, is no longer a rule. I have done many strands over the last couple of weeks, which have been, you know, new on the Monday, and then I've sold them again on the Friday at, you know, a higher price point. That is the way of the world. That is what we're doing. We are giving you now a second bite at the cherry. I can never remember if it's cherry or apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are giving you the opportunity. Is there what? It could be either. Don't know, maybe. We are bringing to you now something really special. Spinel. I love Spinel. Oh. Spinel, for me, is one of the best and most interesting gemstone families that there are. And can I just remind you, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I know I will forget. If you like interesting, unusual gemstones, tomorrow evening we're going to be doing luxury and luxury for less, including Pears tourmaline I've got for you tomorrow night, as well as Turkish diazepam, or what else do you know it as? Zoltanite, don't you? Maybe. Yeah, saprite. Yeah, saprite garnet too. So just as a heads up about that, because I will forget. I am bringing to you, to me, and it's interesting, I suppose that this gemstone reminds me of that, maybe, because when I think of Spinel, I genuinely do think of the likes of, you know, Pears tourmalines, etc., because it's unusual, it's rare, it's scarce. Would maybe those names have sprung to mind were this a black Spinel? In all honesty, probably not. I am personally someone who goes for the colours, and I love bringing to you pinks of Spinel. I love bringing to you pinks of Spinel. I love to bring you sort of the more green, sort of chromium colours of Spinel. I get always a little bit giddy when I see 2 or 3 stones that are purplish on a Spinel strand. When I bring you mixed Spinel, those are usually the ones my eyes are drawn to, because it's a rarity colour. I am bringing to you here lavenders, purples, lilacs, all the kind of ombre in that purple section of the colour wheel in a strand of Spinel. And I genuinely think this is one of the nicest I have seen all year. If you fancy it too, can I suggest you start dialing now? Because I want everyone to have a fair chance. So you picked up your phone, you've typed in the number, hopefully it's starting to ring. Don't forget, press 1, because your graphics are coming live now. There they are. They are live for you now. Your beautiful Spinel. This is your ombre lavender, as you can see. That wonderful shape and size. I'll give you all the stats. So it's 2x1 by 3x2 mil, all the way from Tanzania. Now we know Tanzanian Spinel has been in the headlines lately. It's a pretty big talking point right now. In fact, quite a lot of gemstones in Tanzania are, especially with the you know, sort of government moves on letting gemstones out of the country. It is entirely and absolutely natural. So what we have had to do with this is not, for example, just find a selection of colours and then, let's say, I don't know, dunk a certain section in dye and then not the others. By hand, they have had to have been colour matched throughout the strand, as you can see if I hold it like that, colour matched throughout the strand, and then cut to size, cut to purpose, and then stranded in order. This is no mean feat. It is tricky to do, it is difficult to do, but we have gone to that extra effort for you, and boy do I think it's paid off. Do you agree?
Absolutely. The ombre of that is absolutely perfect, isn't it? I just love these tones. I personally haven't seen them this close up before. They're absolutely stunning. This is definitely one for your collectors as well.
Definitely.
Definitely. And get your authenticity.
Oh, please, please, please. Great point to make. Yeah, Katie. Get your authenticity, 25 pence, or just call the call centre to find out more. You can also get it on JewelleryMaker.com as well. We are bringing to you genuine, real, natural ombre spinel. Let's be entirely honest about this. That price point isn't the kind of impulse purchase price, is it? You know, it's not. It's like at supermarkets, okay? There are impulse purchase prices, aren't they? It's usually the bit when you get to the checkout and there's like maybe a few magazines and then there's like your chewing gum and your chocolate that is there for when you're waiting, and it's cheap enough that you can go, oh yeah. Obviously, the prices of impulse purchase, let's say, on gemstones is going to be higher because, let's face it, gemstones are more expensive than a pack of chewing gum. That price point on screen is considered. However, for what you're getting, I believe it's truly not. And particularly, as already discussed, this is really unusual colours that are entirely natural. So we have had to make this a strand and to ombre it evenly, we have had to find the really deep, rich velvet purples, the kind of lavender hues, the sort of, genteel purples, the really unique qualities, even with moments of blue in there actually. Yeah. We've had to shape them and strand them and size them all by eye. So actually what you're getting there is incredible, I believe. However, remember what I mentioned before? I mentioned that this is a re-promotion. So, if this had not been re-promoted, the lovely Liam would have to stay there in price. Oh no, you'd get a bit of movement, wouldn't you? Yeah. Okay. Now. Oh really? Hey, that's incredible! Sorry. Hey! Sorry, I've been hanging around with my Liverpudlian friends. Hey! That's incredible. Oh, okay. Ah, star by. Is that because it's star by? Yeah? Right, okay, sorry. So, basically, I won't bore you, and it is boring. On our system, if we put things into certain categories, then we're allowed a certain amount of movement on prices. Because this has been put into a star by slot, we can do that price point, essentially. If it weren't, say, a star by, we'd probably be able to do, is it 10% extra, so like 59? So probably if it were out of the star by system, the schedule, then it would probably be about 59.95. Because this is a re-promotion aforementioned, aka it has been promoted, we are allowed to mimic the launch price. So this is actually quite a good insight into the producer's role. The producer can't just pick a number, any number. There has to be methods to the madness. $49.95 would be a star by price, but because it has been re-promoted, we are allowed to do the launch price. From original, this is a 66% discount right here, right now. 66% off on this entirely natural Tanzanian spinel. That price point is incredible. Solid sterling silver. With this, you are going to be adding a 1 onto that price point, and I'm not talking using the whole strand here. I'm talking using a third of it. This is a done deal. This is a done price. This is £34.95 right here, right now. That is a 66% discount. This is £101.95 to £34.95. That is genuinely an insatiable price point for what you're getting. And can I just remind you of something which I think is always quite important to mention? We here at JewelleryMaker sort of 10 years ago now, even though obviously we've only recently ish at our 9th birthday, we obviously didn't just get created on that day. There was a lot of thought behind it. So about 10 years ago, JewelleryMaker chose not to be an auction site. We were created by a site that does auctions. We chose not to be an auction site. We wanted to give everyone a great deal. The price point of £101.95 is not something that we pick from random. When we go and send our gemstones off to be lab tested, etc., they are placed with their RRP based on location, carat weight and quality. £101.95 isn't an auction price that we've gone, oh, let's stick this on it and then we'll drop it down. This is literally us losing money because we know full well that at £101.95 it is a good deal. It is a advised, that's a good word for it. It is an advised price point. $34.95, a 66% discount is incredible. But what you're getting in particularly?
That's a very long strand, and you've got quite a lot of sets of the ombre there as well.
Great point.
If you're just really simply going to make slider bracelets, straight onto maybe some sterling silver wire so that you continue into sterling silver, or onto your Fluorite, you know, you can make probably about 5 or 6 bracelets from that.
Totally agree. Let me just look, because I know what you're probably all thinking. What's the drill hole like? Let me show you. You'd easily be able to get a 1.25 through there, that's fact, because that is a larger drill hole than I'd expect on our diamonds.
Yeah.
And we say that all of our diamonds can get onto 1.25 now, all of our newer strands. 1.25 is a minimum. I'd say maybe even a 0.4 you'd get through some of them. Those are the middle ones, though, maybe not towards the end, maybe a 1.25, or as you said, sort of a flex ride. Well done. Before I dive on into the next one, let me go. Oh yeah, before I dive into the kit, I'm going to bring this, which is not part of your kind of kit bundle, but we thought, because it's the same shape, it's worth doing. So let me show you this strand. It's only been on air once before. It is your Dragon Blood Jasper. I am bringing to you here 8 guaranteed 8 2.5 centimetre by 2.5 centimetre cross designs. Now, Katie has already worked with these. Well, no, tell a lie, not these, but this shape. It's kind of this collection I'm going to bring to you in a bit. Same shape. So we'll see exactly how we can use these. We are well aware that these colours might not be for you, so we thought we'd bring something for everyone who likes the more sort of, let's say, muted colours. Totally natural. All the way from South Africa. We are bringing them to you. This is a drop-down deal, mind. There should be $12.95 each, these strands. But we're bringing them to you today at just £9.95. Totally natural, $9.95. They're unusual, they're different. Liam's saying earrings. Yeah, I can see that. Hey! You know what these will be good on? Them things we've got tomorrow with Deb Rudge. What are they? Instant pendant.
Oh, the instant
bales.
pendants, yeah. Brilliant.
I got that one. Instant pendants we've got coming up for you tomorrow. That drill hole.
They would,
good enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're coming up for you tomorrow. £9.95. Keep dialing through, says Liam. We are moving on. And we're moving on to this challenge bundle that we gave to the lovely Katie. 1, 2, 3 strands. So, have you worked with this shape before?
Never. Never before.
Let me show you. What do you think? What do you think of them? That is such a unique shape. We could just make them big squares, couldn't we? But we've obviously etched away a little bit extra. And it creates quite an on-trend sort of geometric shape, actually, doesn't it? What do you think is unusual? No, what do you think an unusual shape does for your designs, if that makes sense?
It draws interest to somebody's eye as they're looking across. If you've just got your stall and it's just full of round gemstones, oval gemstones, you know, it kind of all looks much muchness. But if you've got something that stands out on your stall, plus that you've got that pop of colour, you know, they might look a little bit scary if you pop them all together like this. But just using one, like I've done in the pendant there, and just using 4 in the bracelet, it kind of tones it down, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But I love the way that we've got all them angles. So if you were to maybe claw prong set them, you're going to get a really good grasp of your claws.
That's a really good point, because then you don't even have to use the drill holes, do you? We're going to be doing a demonstration on this piece you're looking at the moment, actually, which I think is a really beautiful piece. So, obviously, we've moved this into the kit section of our schedule, and therefore we are going to bring you an extra special price. As I said earlier on, they are $12.95 each. All of these strands are. This one originally was $12.95. Oh, way up. But we took it on air to $9.95 because it's on air, and that's what we do on air. So if these were $9.95 each, let's say they're 30 quid, aren't they? But because this is the kit section, we are going to be able to take it way lower than a tenner each. We're bringing these ones to you, all 3 strands, not £38.85, but today, discount deal, £20 exactly. So even with an on-air live discount deal, we'd be able to do £9.95, £9.95, £9.95. I think it's all well and true that we've proved that with this strand we've just done. My bumblebee Jasper wants to get involved. Stop it, you little mute. Oh, it's beautiful. It's coming up for you in about 45 minutes. Oh, brand new, brand new. But we have proved, you know, this said to you on air, on internet, £12.95. We did it on air at £9.95. So what we've done is we've essentially taken these the lowest we can, but because we put it in the kit section, we've been able to get even more leeway. So now, not £30 or even £38, now £20. So grab them whilst you can. They are, as I've said, you know, 25, 2.5mm by 2.5 if you will, and we're bringing them to you today for £20 only. You have shown how they work lovely all together, but also how just one stands out.
Just one, and some really simple wire wrapping, just a way of encasing it and keeping it really simple and keeping with kind of them geometric lines as well.
Yeah. So let's get making.
Right, so I've got some 1mm wire. I've probably got about 20 centimetres of each, and I've got 2 lengths of that, about 20 centimetres each, and I've got a length of my 0.4. If you're working from home, they'll work from the reel, and then you know that you've got plenty. Okay, so what we want to do is kind of work to the middle, so from here to here, and then I'm going to do it something different from here to here. So I know what my wrapping, I want it to be about the length of the gemstone, so I need to start around about there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my wire underneath and just do quite a simple weave. So it's just a couple of wraps over just to anchor on. Just push them up nice and tight and keep them quite neat and tidy together. Then the next wire is going to go on top of the tail but sit above your other base wire. Okay, and then it's just 2 wraps over, 1, 2, and then you're going to wrap over that bottom wire again. So 1, 2 on the bottom, and over twice on both, and then over this. So this will build up really, really quite quickly. Okay, and let's do a couple more. So 1, 2.
And when you're doing this, you can see your hand's quite far away from the base wires.
Yeah, because this wire's so strong, because it is the 1mm, I can kind of take liberties and kind of pull my hand away and just take it away and then pull it down and then push it up. Yeah, and then I can just kind of take those 2 wraps over, just keeping that tension right to the bottom. And then every time I've done that little set of 2, I just make sure I push everything together and it stays nice and neat. So you will end up with a little wrap.
I like this. I like that weave.
Yeah, it's just really simple, but it does the job, and it just binds them together really, really nicely. Okay, so what you want to do is just work that little wrap to, like I said, the length of your gemstone. So like so, I'll show you that there. And then with the tail that you've got left, you're going to wrap 1 wire. So 1 wire, we're going to drop straight down. So we're going in that direction. So this wire's coming straight down here. And then this wire, all we're going to do is just wrap, just like a gizmo wrap, around and around and around. And just push it down every so often until you get to the length of the gemstone once again.
Okay.
So around and around and around. And a tiny bit more. Okay. And now at this point, we can lose this wire. Okay, now my gemstone is going to sit on this wire that we took away to one side. So I'm going to lose that and just to get that out of the way for a second. Okay, so I'm going to pop this gemstone on here. Okay, and then what I need to do is just make sure it stays up as tight and as close to the bottom as possible, and then squish this around so that one's coming straight up the front, and then if your pendant was to slip over and turn, you've got one at the back too. Okay, now the side let's just straighten these out a little bit so you can see what we're doing. So the side that's got 2 wires, I want that to go either side of this middle wire that came out of the top there. Okay, So I want those two, either side, to come across. And then all I'm doing is repositioning them just so they sit nicer. I'm just going to bring them back up to the top again. So I've got 3 wires in a row. Okay. And then with this wire that's at the back, the one that we just did the gizmo on, okay, all I'm going to do is take that wire around these 3 base wires, just kind of maybe 1.5 times, just to make it nice and neat, and then snip that off quite short. Okay, like so. Okay, and then you would weave your bail however you would like. You know, it can be any weave you like. Okay, we're not going to weave one at the moment because that's going to take a little bit longer. So I'm just going to take these, my bailing pliers. What I normally do is kick that a little bit forwards and then push them around. So we're imagining that this is already woven. So push that around, take that as far as possible. Sorry.
That's right.
Push it as far as possible. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to choose one of those sides. So choosing one of those sides. So we're going to take this side and come opposite and across the back there. So this one's going to go across the back there, make that angle. So it's coming over the back there. And then just holding these in place, we're going to take that around and give this bail a few more wraps. So I can just take my pliers off, take this all together and wrap around. Obviously this will be wrapped so it'll stay a lot neater, but you can split that if you don't want to wrap them and kind of split them out like so. And then it's just a matter of finishing these wires off however you like. I tend to cut that one off quite short, give that a squish in, and then take these 2 wires, take those quite short as well, not as short as those other ones, and then just pop a little swirl, just a little tail like swirl just in the bottom there, just to finish those off at the back, like so.
Well, I've got that wire coming up in a bit, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, that actually looks quite nice, not woven. I quite like that.
That's nice,
yeah. Yeah, so and you, I mean, if you wanted to, you could make this a little bit longer and you can make it kind of snaker down the front, but I quite liked it just straight because it stays with the same angles that we've got on the gemstone.
I really like that as a design, and I do love it with and without the weaving.
Yeah, I quite like that.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for teaching us that, Katie. It goes to show, doesn't it, just with a little bit of know-how, even the more unusual shapes,
yes,
you can work with. Speaking of unusual, this has been such a raving success. We've found something not a million miles different to bring to you, which I think brings together this, which has been incredibly popular tonight, this, which is launching this evening, brand new shape exclusive to us, which we imagine is going to be very popular tonight. And it's almost like those two got together and had a little smooch. Because look at that. Ooh. Isn't that incredible? Don't you think? Wow.
Do you know what I'd do with that?
Go
I'd
on.
use one of these and one of the trilliants either side.
Oh, hello. Hang on.
So right up to each other, no space there.
Yeah.
It would just sit down either side. That's going to look amazing.
That is amazing.
That's going to create quite an Art Deco shape, isn't it? With that central and then the triangles. Yeah.
That's a nice way of describing it, actually, kind of 20s. Not too many minutes to wait on that. Before it, I am going to bring your copper wire bundle, if I may. So obviously, Katie, you do wire work amongst other mediums. But as you'll hear, for anyone who is maybe newish, wire work is always quite a popular medium. It's, in fact, for many, many, many years, it was our completely leading medium.
Yeah.
It is still very, very popular. Seed beading has, you know, nipped at its heels, let's say, because that's incredibly popular here as well. But what I'm bringing to you here is quite an elaborate range of different thicknesses in wire.
Yeah,
so do you mind just explaining what they're
got
for?
one extreme to the other with this. So,
Yeah.
so we'll start with...
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, start with the 0.4, which is what I've just been using for my weaving. So this is what's going to bind your wires together. This is what you can create all your intricate weaves, all your designs, and it's an essential. You can't really do wire wrapping without a binding wire, so a weaving wire. So this is your 0.4, and how many? You've got 10 metres on that, so that's lots and lots. You know, lots of pieces that you can make. So the next one down is a 0.6. So a 0.6 is what I would use for things like rosary linking. You can use it for your earring findings. So if you use it for earring findings, I would work harden it a little bit, just lightly with a hammer. You can use it, it's fantastic for wire macrame. So if you're somebody that does macrame and you use cords at the moment, 0.6 is excellent to use for your working strands of your macrame.
Okay.
So, and if you were to do macrame, then you would need a lazy strand, and I would say use the 1 mil. So we've got some of that.
Et voila.
Yes, and 4 metres of that. Yeah, so this is your structure. So this is what I used as a base to weave upon when we've just made that pendant.
Yeah.
So this is what you would use to make the actual structure of your piece. So if you're making a bangle or something like that, this is like the inner workings. This is the strength that you need. Okay, and then I haven't actually used this one before because it's 1.2, not 1.25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
1.2.
I've made the torque from this.
Okay.
On the pendant, and I actually found it easier on my hands to use.
Yeah.
Just that tiny difference really did make it a lot easier. So if you are somebody that's kind of shied away from the higher gauge wires before, I would definitely give this bundle a go because the 1.2 is fantastic. Yeah. It's almost as easy to use as the 1 mil.
Yeah.
It just give you that extra
little
strength.
bit.
Yeah.
So a little bit of something for everyone. We are taking them down in price, even though you may well not have worked with all of these gauges before. £5.95 for all of them. £5.95. That's £1.49 a roll. And actually, speaking of a roll, that's the kind of price that you might spend on like a roll of not great quality wrapping paper, for example, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe even a roll. You know, like a bap or a cob or a, what do you call it down here? A batch. Oh, now they're arguing about what they call it.
For me, it's a bread cake.
See, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it could be any of them things. Liam's like, ask the people at home what they call it. Is it a bap? Is it a batch? Is it a cob? Is it a roll? Is it a muffin? Is it, what do you call it again,
Bread
Kate?
cake.
Bread cake? Is it a...
But if it's crusty, then it's a crusty roll.
Right, yeah. For me, if it's crusty, it becomes a cob.
Oh, no. Never a cob.
No. Never a cob. Anyway, there you go. £5.95 for you. Well done. All. Keep down and through if you fancy it. Let me move on, if I may, to something.
Oh, yeah.
These are what you've used as your spacers.
It is on the bracelet and on the necklace as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
Now, these ones are the pumpkin cut. You've got the traditional cut.
Yes.
But other than that, essentially the same gem.
They're doing the exact same job.
These ones are going to give you not necessarily more sparkle, but different sparkle than the ones you have in. Do you mind handing me that stretchy bracelet? Do you mind? Thank you so much. So if I show you these, let me show you that. You'll be able to see that the facet work with these ones, it's more, well, basically, if you've never seen pumpkin cut before, let me try and explain it in this way. You know, like a Terry's chocolate orange, yeah, the individual segments of a chocolate orange. Imagine we faceted just that segment and then just another segment and put it together. So what you get, and it is much easier to see in real life, is as soon as a piece of light hits the top of them, it then's going to naturally hit the next one and the next one and the next one.
It's like a paparazzi flash, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. So it's a little bit different, but it's the same sort of gemstone and the same shape and the same size as the ones that lovely Katie's used to just separate these out nicely. And they are £6.95 only. And the great thing about the size of these is, you know, you could sort of interlink, if you just say use one of the spaces, you could kind of almost interlink these ones, couldn't you? That makes sense. Bread bun, a bread bun. That's what.
That's acceptable as well.
Bread bun.
Bread bun.
Bread bun. I don't know why, but you know, things become a bit blah, blah, blah when you say them too many times. Bread bun. Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. Everyone thinks that's appropriate. Dan? Nah. Dan is saying nah. What do you say again, Petal?
Roller cob.
Roller cob.
Yeah.
Good. Wavy Davy, what's it, says, I was working in Scotland and asked for a sausage in bun. They told me it was called a sausage roll, which makes no sense.
No, a sausage roll's in pastry, isn't it?
Yeah, that does make no sense. So what's a sausage roll called then?
Yeah. Sausage in pastry.
Yeah, that is odd.
A rolled sausage, maybe. I don't know.
That is so odd. Sausage roll is a sausage in a roll. What do you say if you have a sausage on a roll? Sausage batch? You do not say sausage cob. Catch yourself on. Are you messing with me?
I'd say a sausage sarnie.
Sausage sarnie, good one. Yeah. Oh, sausage
I
batch.
didn't ask for them separate. Yeah, it'd just be kind of a sausage sarnie, please.
Sausage sarnie. Oh,
Bit of brown
I love one.
sauce.
Oh, bit of brown sauce. How do you feel about mayonnaise on a sausage?
Not with bread.
No,
How do
I
you
can't
put in
hack
there?
it. Fine for a dunking, but not for a spreading.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Of course I'll do the yellow banded chalcedony for you, my love. Let me bring it to you now. This is 135 carats. This is another one of the strands that I've never seen. Never seen this one before. Have you seen this before, Katie?
I don't think I have, no. It's gorgeous.
Only been on air once before. Launched when the other chalcedony launched, actually. This one, early on, if you recall. Few of them available, but they have been very popular. I love this one. I'm so glad you did a strand like this because it gives me time to talk about what I went to see at the cinema the other night. Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah, Lion King. The Lion King.
Oh, Friday, I think.
I liked it. Can you see how I'm not like, oh my gosh, I loved it?
Yeah.
I did. I don't know. The tunes, do you know what it was? There was one character in it that it just wasn't the same. And I'm not going to say anything.
No, don't.
I want you to see it.
Yeah.
It was not Scar. Scar was amazing. Honestly, he was dark and scary and creepy. It's brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, I was having a right little sing along in my own head. Brilliant. Lion King's got to be one of the saddest of the stories, hasn't it? It's got to be.
I've only just let my little boy watch it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a bit too much before 6.
Yeah. It's quite grown up, isn't it?
Yeah, just that scene.
I think actually the saddest one is possibly either Dumbo and or Jungle Book. The remake of the Jungle Book, that kid cannot catch a break at all. He has like a little bit of a smile for 30 seconds and then like someone tries to eat him or he falls off somewhere. Poor kid.
No.
My point is £17.95. How did I get onto that? Oh yeah. If you like The Lion King, no, genuinely, someone would be able to do a little wire work Pride Rock on this.
Yeah.
Fact. Imagine a little, almost like a Tree of Life over the top, but not. Do a Pride Rock.
Pride Rock across it, yeah.
And then like a little mane of a something. Liam's got such an exciting idea. He looks like he's about to pop. Turn these, right, into the fluff of the lion. Can you show us this picture? Right, will you mind showing that to that camera? Kerry, can you get a shot on this one, please? You're going to have to stand close to the camera, Liam. Yeah, no, to this one over here. That one up there, yeah, that's it. Yeah, get up there, that's it. He's running it through. No, he's not. Oh no, he stood on a chair. Here you go. Up a little bit, up a bit. So that bit, the mane, is that what you mean? The fluffy bit? The mane?
The mane.
How does that look like a mane? Oh, just move on. Oh, just move on.
So excited about
he
that
was.
as well.
I'm not saying that that wasn't a good idea. I just didn't understand it,
No.
is all. That's more my fault than it is yours.
Really?
Right, go on. I've got some jump rings, I've got some big pieces, I've got some tools, I've got oodles. Which one would you like me to start on? Jump rings. Let's start with jump rings. Loads of them. Rose gold. Have a little nosy at these, including the dainty, dainty, delicate ones. This has to be one of the largest graduations in sizes I've ever seen. 3mm, 4mm, 5mm, 7mm.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's 200, 200, 200, 200. That is a serious amount. Where have my tweezers gone? Tweezers! Oh, I don't know, they've been robbed. Dan, have you been robbing me tweezers? 800 in total. That is what we're going to bring to you. And today, we're giving you a drop-down deal. Cheers. We are giving you a drop-down deal. So, $12.95. Let me just show you the graduation in size difference here. Look at them. So that is the size difference. Obviously, this is a bit tricky because these ones bend the corner, but you get the idea. So you might think that 1 or 2 mil doesn't make a big difference, but it does because remember it's on a circle. That means workability, versatility, usability, and variation. Use them as spacers in between. These ones are great in between like your 6 mils, and these maybe in between your 8 mils, for example. Or use them all locked in together as little Mobius rings. Use them to hand pendants from. I've just realised, is that a new t-shirt?
It is, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
T-shirt too.
It's, what's it called? Reflective, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Have you not noticed?
No.
You know the box around it? It's reflective. It's like high vis. It's a picture of the moon. A man on the moon. Is that from the moon landing?
I think so, yeah.
You are so on point right now, aren't you? You know what I mean? Anyway, £12.95 for you. If you like these colours, not long. Must have coming up in a little bit. It's beautiful, that strand. It is totally and absolutely stunning. Sorry, I can't really. This is a bit.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, way up. Yes. Yeah. Let me hand it to you now. The Jasper, the ovals. The rounds. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Here they are. I'm looking at the top one. Let me show you a few things I've got coming up, actually. Let me give you a few little hints as to what I've got coming up. And I also really want to show you this. I love that shape. This is coming up last hour, just as an FYI. But I love...
I've not seen that shape before.
No. It's almost like, I don't know when it... Like, you know, the like, not cogs, but you know the things I mean?
It reminds me of a spiral staircase, the steps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Katie, I agree with you. Katie, I totally agree with you. Yeah, that is perfect. Oh, lovely. Sorry, I'm throwing everything around. By the way, have you seen everything on the back of this, these steps? I'm going to be doing probably all of these, if not most of them, tonight for you as well. All of them, I'm being told. Anyway, that's coming up. Before, yes, these ones that I've just brought. I'm going to bring to you now your rhyolite. This is a really, really unusual gemstone. And it almost looks like, you know, sand dunes meeting sand. It's that kind of colour, I think. That makes sense. It's a really lovely snapshot of Mother Nature, as it is entirely natural. One of our Madagascan favourites. What do you like about this strand, please?
I love the shape. The shape's fantastic. Again, with going back to macrame, I love this shape because it sits on top of your macrame beautifully. Because you can, instead of going around it like you would do the round gemstone, your working wires go underneath it, so it sits proud of your work. So that, for me, that's what I would do with it. And
beautiful.
Plus, I mean, just in earrings, just single drops in earrings. It's an unusual shape to have. Normally, you definitely go for rounds, don't you? But
you're right. We have got something really beautiful here, totally natural, your wonderful rhyolite, and we're dropping it under a tenner tonight. So if you fancy it, you know what to do. Let me pick a number. 0800 644 4655. Press 1 for more. What do you think? Yeah? That kind of works, doesn't it? I'll do it again. It's not a jingle if we can only do it once. No, you make a good point. 0800 644 4655. Press 1 to hear more. To hear more. I feel like I added a little spring then. It's a development. Anyway, if you do fancy grabbing it, now is your chance. Okay, moving on to a double trouble on Jasper. That is on my T-bar. Oh, I love woodland jasper. I love the feel of woodland jasper. Well, I'll be honest with you. It's not all woodland jasper that feels this way. It's the way we do ours, because we basically don't pummel it as much as you could. Pummel it. Let me just try and show you the texture, which is hard to do, but I'm going to have a go. Can you sort of see the texture? Yeah? You see how the smooth, it feels beautiful to play with. It's a really tactile stone. But you see how there's like moments that are high shine and then moments that aren't. It feels beautiful against the skin, and it really is woodland colours. These to me are kind of animals of Farthing Wood. These to me are Wind in the Willows. You know what? I saw the Wind in the Willows. They're reselling the original film, Wind in the Willows, at a well-known, used to be the Yellow, the sign. You know that shop, supermarket? Yeah? You know what I mean? I could give you one reason, but I'll give you more reasons. Yeah, that place. Dan is looking at me like he's no idea, but it's fine. Anyway, I saw they were selling it there the other day, and these are totally the colours that take me back to childhood. It's beautiful. It really is a stunning colour, a stunning look, and it is entirely natural. It's very much Wind in the Willows. You have got some beautiful kind of watercolour hues running through this. Both strands, that is. So you've got a 15mm and you've got a 12mm here. So for the likes of your cufflinks, this is a perfect pairing, because you want the one that won't go through the cufflink hole and one that will. It's $13.95 for you for both of them, and that is really long strands as well.
Very long strands, really substantial strands. I love these.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've actually seen it close up yet again. I can't believe how beautiful they are, and the texture when you feel it, but it's not rough.
No, it's not.
It's not rough at all.
No.
The texture, and each one's like looking inside a little garden.
It's beautiful, isn't
they're
it?
like little hand-drawn paintings.
Totally agree. Completely.
Impressionists or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. If I hold them out like that, it's hard for you to kind of judge the texture with sight alone.
It's
but
like they've got depth inside. It's
yeah, they do. They have depth inside and outside.
Yes. Yeah.
That makes sense? Well done. I love those strands, and you will too, I'm sure. How's about, oh, they came from here. How's about something a bit different, I'm being told. Wow.
Oh.
That is glowing.
That's delicious, is that?
Delicious. Another chalcedony for you now. Now, I am well aware that some of you are about to roll your eyes at what I'm about to say, but I am prepared. Kerry's just going, pardon? How do you know me that well? Kerry! Yeah, but I've never. She was going to take my mic out and everything. She went, I know you're going to mention you're going to start talking about Christmas, and I totally am. But, be honest, if I show you this like that, and then go, da 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 da, yeah? Don't you think? How cool would that be, like a little wirework Rudolph? What about them rounds, them black rounds? Because of that incredible song Liam said, I'm going to take it lower than I should have. £16.95. Look at that.
Robin.
Well, you've taken my idea and you've absolutely doubled it. No, I'm not afraid. Chris, do you mind handing me that, please, love? The robin. That is such a good idea, Katie.
Didn't Claire McDonald do a robin at Christmas at some point? Oh, it might even been in the last few weeks, I'm not sure.
Is that the one? No. Oh my goodness, Dan! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't worry, Chris, Dan's done it. Look! Oh. No! Who's done this? Why is this just chilling out around here? I suppose it was Christmas in July the other day, wasn't it? But yes, look at that. Sorry, does that work there? Is my hand in the way? Sorry, not attractive. Look at that, I'll move out the way. There you are, you can see it better now.
There you go.
Or... Ooh, I did my old whistly. I can do We've been talking about this tonight. Whistling and humming, really, really easy to do, but no one does it. I do.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
It's dead easy, just whistle and hum at the same time. I'll show you how. Go on, no, I can't now because
I'll try it on the break.
I'm giggling.
Yeah.
Hang on, I have to. You can't be laughing. And Dan's little cheeky face is just pushing me over the edge. I'll do it in a sec. People at home are practicing. Oh, I love this Strand.
These will be perfect for the instant pendants.
Oh, the instant pendants I've got coming up tomorrow. I've got some, didn't we have some wooden beads, did I see? Or have I made that up today? Or was it in that last hour? But if you put these with wooden beads, we are going to bring the wood with you, the wooden beads in a minute. Put these with wooden beads. That is the type of thing I can imagine the likes of Gemma Crow, amongst others, wearing. But this is divine. Didn't I launch these with you? I loved these because I thought they looked like individual paintings.
Yes.
And almost like different regions of the world, you can see these. Thanks. We are bringing to you this quality of your brown and grey picture jasper. And let me show you. That is divine. Can you see? I think that to me looks like sort of Asian cherry blossom drawings almost. Yeah. I've got some in here. That one's got a touch of the sort of Pollock about it, hasn't it? Very smattered. You've got that. Just every single one of these to me is so imaginative, and it is from Mother Nature. Now these ones are described as filled. Now that seems very unusual to me, but it's nothing to do with the outside texture. It will just be to kind of to be like a what am I trying to say, Liam? Yeah, like a, yes, exactly. So if there are hairline fractures in these, because they're so big basically, as soon as you're above like a 14 mil in any gemstone, I was going to say even diamond, you don't get a 14 mil diamond, really, do you? But you know what I mean? As soon as you're a 14 mil or above, even a tiny, tiny hairline fracture in it can mean that they will, you know, break apart even just in postage. So we'll usually cover ourselves with filling large gemstones like this. These are divine. Can I show you it with the wood, which I'm going to do in a minute? What do you think of that?
That's perfect.
Oh, doesn't that work? I think so. Oh, way up. I love it. Right, if you fancy grabbing your hands on it. 820 carats for £14.95. If I just hold that out for you there, just have a little. There's loads of them, isn't there? And they're all so different. Even if you just played a game of name the colours, I mean, you'd be there a long, long time, wouldn't you? Yeah. There's plenty of different ones in there. Gemma Crow did the robin. Yeah, I love that robin. That was for Christmas in July, was it? Look at that. Look at that. I like this robin. It's got like a bit of movement to it.
Yeah.
We've all gone what? A bit mad. Speak for yourself. Absolutely speak for yourself. Okie pokes. Wooden beads I'm going to bring to you now. Sorry, that was noisy. This is one of the items that we didn't get to do in our last of stock, just because we ran out of time, as is the name of the game. This is last of stock, and if you have just tuned in, this is, for the first time I've ever done it, a last of stock non-repurchase. What I mean by that is, the things we have brought to you in that first hour, most of them, when it said last of stock, not only is it last of stock, but there is no reorder for them, basically. We're not buying them back in. Not because we don't want to, but because, as you understand, our warehouse is only so big, we cannot keep reordering the exact same things. So this is your saddlewood. When we talk about saddlewood, you may well think of the scent first off. It's one of the most expensive scents that you can get in the perfumery world. We are bringing to you actual saddlewood here, and it is in these beautiful 15mm rounds. What we have of stock of this is once it's done, it's done. There is a drill hole in them, I don't know if you can see that here. You can see all the lovely age lines on them. They are, you know, the perfect type of thing to go with, you know, the strands I've just brought to you, these ones here. It is the type of thing that you will all often see Gemma Crow talking about and wearing. Even outside her work, she wears quite a lot of pieces like this. So if you know, like that as an icon, then as her kind of dress sense and her, you know, makes, then this is a perfect one for you to get your hands on. Of course, you could always have a go at using your Dremel, your pyrography with these, maybe etch into them, use your pyrography tool with them as well.
Absolutely.
That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Well done. The final few of those, I'm moving on really quick because I hardly got any of those ones. And oh, so sorry, that's really noisy. I haven't got many of those ones left at all, so please do be quick. And as we say, there is no reorder planned for those ones, which means it may well be the last time to get them, so you may as well be able to purchase at that price if you like them. Okay, I love.
This is gorgeous.
This has a lot of the snakeskin jasper about it, but a little bit less powdery blue, I think. I love the idea of a stretchy bracelet with it. Do you know what? If you're new, let's talk stretchy bracelet, because I'm wearing a stretchy bracelet. Can you tell us how we could make this into a stretchy bracelet?
Yep. All you need to do is get your beading elastic, pre-stretch it, so that's literally just stretching the elastic a little bit. Pop the beads around your wrist actually before you, don't just measure your wrist and then make a bracelet. Pop the beads around your wrist because you've got the depth of the bead to consider as well.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, so you know how many beads you want, thread them straight on, and then you're going to tie a knot, which is, I always go left over right, right over left, pull tight, and you pull all 4 strands together. So when I say 4 strands, you're going to pull the tails and the actual elastic.
Yes, the actual bracelet, yeah.
Then I would tie another knot, just a simple overhand knot, dab a glue, and either cover that with a crimp cover or just pull it through like I've done in this one. You won't be able to find the knot because I just pulled it through into one of those larger beads. Yeah.
Really it is simple. That easy, and that's why it's a great technique for brand new people to get involved with. This is an unusual jasper. You don't get many that are totally natural. From the USA, it is £8.95. If you love your texture, if you love your intrigue and interest, then do not forget, not long until we cause a buzz with this. Coming up for you in around about 6.5 minutes. But as well as that, do not forget, I've already done some treats that I think will go quite nicely with this. I like it with the...
yeah, just one dropped from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Katy Perry Game of Thrones strand I brought to you earlier on. Yes, firework obsidian. Off of the song, for anyone who doesn't know. Just before we go to break... Oh no, I can't do it. I wouldn't say it's a party trick. This isn't a party trick. No, because everyone can do this. It is just whistling and humming at the same time. I have to focus because as soon as you start giggling, you can't do it. You can't laugh and whistle, can you? It's just whistling and humming at the same time. For example, hang on. Oh, it's the focus. Yeah? I don't know why it was happy birthday. I can do anything. Names of the song. Firework, maybe. No, I can't do it now. No, it's the pressure.
Quite high is that as well, yeah.
It is quite hard, that, isn't it? Before I attempt that again, I'll practice it in the break. It was easy before work, it's the pressure. So I'm not on Broadway, whistling and humming at the same time. I am bringing to you this incredible strand. It is exclusive to us and it's coming up for the first time ever straight after this break.
The Beadsmith is pleased to present 3 new designs from the Beadsmith Inspiration Squad to add to your International Beading Week with JewelleryMaker. Canadian designer Carolyn Cave brings you a fully diagrammed tutorial to make her Roseanne pendant. Learn how to combine ginkgo beads, kite beads, and honeycombs into a pendant with matching straps. British designer Katie Dean has created sweet components in a fun variety of shaped 2-hole beads and seed beads in her Flower Duo cuff. Her illustrated tutorial shows you step by step how to make and join each component, and take a look at the clever butterfly toggle clasp. From Beadsmith's creative director Leslie Rogalski comes the Chevron Duo necklace. With her easy to follow step-by-step instructions and color illustrations, you'll see how well these beads play together. Happy beading from everyone at the Beadsmith.
If you were with myself and Mark Smith on Monday, then you would have heard him talking about his incredible idea to decant old beads into what is a seed bead scoop. This is the result. You are going to be getting an opportunity as your deal of the day to get these very exciting colour combinations of all different sizes bead scoops. So we have a massive quantity of 600. It's the first time ever that we have done a seed bead scoop. It's going to be a lot of fun. This was the piece of jewellery that Mark actually showed on Monday morning. It created an awful lot of hype and we've made it happen. So it's happening this Saturday. Make sure you don't miss out.
Please join me this coming Sunday on JewelleryMaker for what is going to be an amazing show. I will be joined by the fantastically talented Alison Tarry during our International Beading Week, and we will be launching, oh my goodness, the brand new check glass dragon scale beads, along with a DVD, an introduction to dragon scale, and also 15 brand new colours of the dragon scale as well. So do please join myself, Alison and the crew for what is going to be a spectacular show this Sunday. Hi jewellery makers, please come and join me this Saturday from 1 o'clock on the Mid Show. I'll be joined by Sylvia Fairhurst to kick off the start of International Beading Week. We've got some amazing kits lined up for you. We've got Preziosa, we've got honeycomb beads in there as well. We've got the Rivoli beads in there, all especially for you. So please come and join myself and Sylvia from 1 o'clock this Saturday.
I am bringing to you now a beautiful strand that is a gemstone which we've only launched relatively recently, you know, this time, even a year ago. I don't really think we had this. But it's something that's really quite cool, I think, because it's something which has been created with you in mind. So it's quite interesting what you may or may not know about JewelleryMaker, which I find out little things about, and I always think it kind of blows me away a little bit. But basically, and I'm dancing around a couple of well-known brands here, but essentially we are well known within our industry because we are the brand who is happy to get bead quality, gem quality, museum quality. We're happy to have it all. A lot of brands aren't. A lot of brands maybe just want one or the other. Not only are we happy to have them all, but also we are happy to buy them in any form because we have our own cutting house. So we are happy to buy gemstones and you know, cut these so that we can get them in any form. And it's getting harder and harder to come up with something exclusive because as soon as we do, other people try to recreate something similar. And yeah, I'm very much dancing around this, but essentially it's difficult for us to launch things. It is difficult for us to bring exclusive and new things because we are so heavily watched by competitors, not necessarily TV channels, not necessarily even beading, although maybe a bit of both. What we're bringing to you now is of this moment completely and absolutely exclusive to us. You will have only seen VTs going out of this for the last 3 to 4 days. And that is a new rule for us, essentially. When we come up with something exclusive, when we come up with something executive that is a new cut just for you, we will not be promoting it 7 days before because it gives people time to nip at our heels. What I'm bringing to you has been created with you in mind, and our wonderful buying team have essentially sourced the raw material and then chosen the shape and finish of this. All of that takes time. All of that is not, it's not just done over the phone. It's not just a quick, oh yeah, hi, can we have this? We have to have a team who sketch this out. We have to have a team who show us the final. We don't just go, oh, I want this shape, and then we polish it all up. There will be different stages of it. There will be, okay, no, I don't quite like that bit. That bit's a bit too domed. Or actually, can you do it where the sides, you know, raw still? No, actually, don't like that. Can you smooth it off? Genuinely, there's months and months worth in development of coming to this. But we've come to it because we know that this gemstone is really, really popular, and we're well aware of similar shapes we've done before in different gemstones being very popular as well. This is something which should have actually been launching with Marie, our in-house gemologist, and in fact it's, oh, am I allowed to say that about the code, you know, the code? Should I dance around it a bit? I don't want to get told off. Basically, this is going to be part of a collection. All the codes that you see that have 2 special letters in them, you'll see some of them in a bit, but the letters in them are going to be part of a range, and the range is all going to tie in together. I've just got to be a bit cryptic about it, but the range is all going to tie in together, okay? This is essentially the first one of the range. Now what we were going to do is we were going to wait till we had all of the range in, but because of orders, because of delivery times, because of times waiting from our delivery in America, whereby we've had things, you know, sort of looked at customs, there's a backlog and this, that and the other, loads of, I won't bore you with it. But because of that, we've had quite a few delays on things. So we've had this one sent through, but not some others, so we have to wait for them. We could have made you wait and wait and wait, but we thought, let's give you a little sort of first-hand pick. So I'm about to, for the first time, right here, right now, launch the beautiful Bumblebee Jasper in this brand new, made-for-you shape. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, it's true actually, yeah. If this sells out today, it won't be part of the collection. It will still be part of the collection, but you won't be able to buy it when all of the rest of the collection comes in. That's a good point actually, yeah. So worth treating yourself to it now, really. We are bringing to you this beautiful, energetic looking stone, which really embodies the heat and beauty of Mother Nature, but also it's kind of fire together, isn't it? The fire of volcanic activity. If you are interested in crafting, in creativity, but also in your gems, then this is the one for you. And your graphics are coming live in 1 minute. 1 minute from now. So we're giving everybody a fair chance at this one. So if you like it, I would start dialing in a little moment or three. So if you do want to grab it, then you can be quick off the mark with it. So please do hurry on up and start dialing, well, whenever you fancy really, but the sooner the better. If you get through on the phone lines first and you're speaking to the call centre, dude, just say, before I make an order, and then just start general chit chat, 30 seconds worth. Sorry, we've been chatting about cobs and baps and bread rolls, etc. Maybe just ask them that. Are you well, our call centre's just down the road, so they'll probably be batches, won't they? Will they be into the batches? No? Rolls, probably. What are you saying, Dan?
I've never heard of batch.
You've never heard of a batch? Oh, it continues. I hope you are dialing because your graphics are going live. 90 carats worth of your Bumblebee Jasper for you on these ones. If you fancy grabbing them, this is your time. JewelleryMaker.com. Of course, you can tap the app if you so wish. And I've got loads and loads more to come within this collection very, very soon for you. So do keep your peepers peeled and make a note of that code, because it basically gives you a hint at the other collections that we have. You have worked with this already.
Yeah. I've just made one pendant, but I decided not to use the drill hole just because so we use the shape of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I've just got a little prong set at the bottom, and then I've just captured it at the top really, really simply. Yeah. So I just wanted to sort of kind of get away from using the drill hole, but because we can see it used with the drill hole on the strand, obviously.
It's nice to see it differently.
Yeah, to see it differently. But I mean, if I'd have had a lot more time, you could prong set these amazingly for a ring. They'd make an amazing ring. Fabulous. Earrings too, absolutely gorgeous.
That'd be really gorgeous.
Probably one of my favourite Jaspers. This and snakeskin just lately, I've really liked that. But this is amazing. And this colour's all over the shops.
You're
everywhere.
Right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
It is. It's this really warm, really summery colour is everywhere. And we're bringing it to you today. Launch price deal, 90 carats worth, one price point, $19.95. That is your launch price deal. Something unique, something executive, something that you can't get anywhere else. Well, there's rarity and there's sorry, my producer's talking to me. He's going, it's such a rare cut. Totally, it's rarity and impossibility. This hasn't been possible before, so it's kind of the highest extent of rarity, really, isn't it? $19.95 for these ones. You're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9, approximately on my strand. You may well get slightly more, you may well get slightly less. But it's that beautiful texture on these. Every single one's got a little bit of a different story to tell, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. There's sort of depth within each one. And then just turning the strand around, it can totally change it. It's gorgeous. So reversible jewellery is definitely a must.
It's incredible, isn't it? Liam says, I like the fact it's natural. Tell me why, Liam. Because that colour hasn't been dyed. It's like that is Mother Nature made them.
Yep.
His words, not mine. Yeah, I agree with you.
Totally.
You're right. And it's not really the type of colour that we maybe see that often in Mother Nature, in a stone. Yeah, we see it at sunrise and sunset, and yeah, we see it in maybe certain flowers kind of at this time of year, but in actual stones, not so much. No, you're right, you can't go...
She must have been having a really good day when she made that.
Yeah, dead happy.
Really good.
Oh,
day.
she was in a cracking mood, was our Mother Nature. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real day brightener. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think what would a, good day, like Mother Nature's in a happy mood. A bit like when, I don't know, like when you're behind on your favourite TV show. Yeah? Maybe you're like 3 or 4 episodes behind. And then, no, that doesn't make you happy, but you're 3, 4 episodes behind, but then it's the night where you get to watch all 3, and you've managed to avoid any plot spoilers, and you're like...
wait week on week.
You don't have to. You just sit down and watch them all. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, hey up, it's been another Crisp World Cup today, I forgot.
Has it?
Yeah, it's another one. Yeah. If If you don't know what this is, I've told you before a few times on air. In fact, I tell you every Wednesday and or Friday, dependent. But essentially, we have all in the teams, we have picked out our crisp flavours that we like. They then get pitted against each other 2 times a week. Dan, yours was?
Onion rings.
Onion rings, obviously. And it's this time, it's on Friday, isn't it?
It is.
So excited. Dan's is the one I'm backing. I'm backing the onion rings. We've been looking for the fact that it's a local. First off, we had to find the best onion rings. Did a bit of research.
Yeah.
Then we found that the actual place of our favourite ones is quite local.
Ooh.
Like I've been bribing people with like school trips to the factory and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, Liam's was up today. You went for Stampy Fries, didn't you, my love? And
Oh gosh, I haven't had one of those for years.
oh, you should have got here earlier. There was loads of them. You won, didn't you, my love? Yeah. Once again. Who were you up against the first time again? No one, because they forgot to bring the crisps in. Who were you up against this time when you won? Lemon and something crisps. But they forgot, didn't they? So he's through 2 times by default. I don't hear the end of it here. Anyway, well done one and all on that one. What do you think could win against Scampy Fries and onion rings?
Ooh. I think I might be on the Scampy Fries side.
Do you?
Yeah.
He's doing his tally now. This isn't an official round, you know. Let's have a little nosy at these ones. When I was at the cinema last night, there was an advert for Frozen 2, which is coming out, obviously, a little bit later on this year. This is totally what this reminds me of.
Yes.
It's magical, isn't it?
Yeah. It reminds me of Elsa's Tower.
Elsa's Tower, yes. Created a frozen delight. That looks magical. Absolutely incredible quality you've got here. Pinks, greens, yellows and purples you have got dazzling on the surface of this. Don't you think that just looks incredibly magical? If you have got a, you know, prince or princess who absolutely loves and adores Frozen within your family, what a great piece of jewellery to maybe, I don't know, give them a hint that, you know, you've booked advance tickets or something like that. We are bringing to you £9.95 on these ones, and it is really, really magical. If you are really taken at the moment by the mystical, the magical, you are not alone. You know, oh, what is it? Unicorns. Unicorns.
Yeah.
Unicorns have been everywhere for a while, okay? Let's face it, they have been everywhere for a while. Unicorns have been cushions, clothes, they have been books, they have been stationery, homeware, lights, etc. Do you know something that I found this week? This is going to blow your mind. If you watch Coronation Street, they have got Steve, one of the comedy characters, has basically lent someone's horse and is doing unicorn parties with it. So they, you know, put like I don't know what it is, ice cream cone on its head, and then they've been taking it to kids' parties. But also, if this is not the proof of a trend, I don't know what it is. They've only gone and done the same on the Archers. Yeah, the Archers. They're setting up a unicorn business.
Wow.
Honestly. Where you used to work at that big craft channel, yes, I know the one you mean. Their best-selling thing was unicorns. What, real ones? Like cushions, dies,
Yeah.
all of that sort of thing. That was their biggest sellers, was it? Anything unicorn-esque. So, why not do something a little bit magical with this? You could do, you know, like a sort of 3D Addison Tarry-esque unicorn maybe, sort of standing on one of these. You could even stack these up in, you know where Spellbound Laura Brandon does the unicorn pendants, doesn't she? Yeah. Something, in fact, oh, I saw a Strand before that was perfect for that. But yeah, you could do something really cool like that. It's magical, it's mystical, it's £9.95. Well done. Do check out. Let me bring, oh, these you're going to love. Sterling silver, Bailers. fluted bales.
Gorgeous bales.
Why do you like these ones, Katie?
Because they're kind of petite, but you can still see them because they've got that detail across them.
Yes.
They've got that kind of them grooves across the fronts of
Yeah.
them. I absolutely love these. They're just attached. You can just make your pendant, just make it with a very tiny loop, pop it straight on.
Yes.
Job done.
And you're ready and raring to go.
It's not going to take away from the piece that you've made, but it's a real statement that you've got that beautiful little piece of sterling silver, and it is beautiful. It's not plain, it's beautiful.
No. And again, because of that texture, it's kind of like pointing, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's a chevron down. They do state 925 in them. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that. Can you see that? Just at the back there, inside at the back. So they do state 925, so everyone knows that you're actually giving them the, you know, top-notch silver. We are bringing to you 925 solid sterling silver, 2.8 grams for £7.95 only. So if you do fancy grabbing your hands on them, this is totally your chance to do so. It is your chance to use them as bales, or of course, you can use them as flowers, you can use them as spacers. They're quite cool if you do them like in a stretchy bracelet. You do one that way, then a gemstone, then one that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can just hang them the opposite way and pop them straight onto a shepherd's hook, and you've got a really dainty little sterling silver.
That's a lovely idea, actually. £7.95, well done. Let's dive on to... Really? Oh, these are beautiful. Bigger than those ones. 10mm. I'm not entirely sure I've actually seen these before.
I've seen the gold, I've not seen the rose gold ones.
These are beautiful. Rose gold is still very popular in trends at the moment in the jewellery world. You can feel the amount of metal in these, for sure. That is a
love
big...
those, like I just said, as an earring. They're going to be quite a statement earring, definitely.
Totally. You've got in here big drama. You've got a big dramatic look. And again, it's got that sort of tapering down, so it looks really dramatic, really quite eye-catching. If you want to grab it, this is absolutely your chance to do so, just purely because it's something I've not seen before, and therefore I imagine we don't get to see it that often on air. Wow, 3.5 grams in these ones. You can feel that too. That's incredible. If you want to grab it, now is your chance to do so. Please do be quick off the mark on it though. You really do have to grab it ASAP because they are divine. Oh, a little butterfly, that's a lovely idea. You could have a little butterfly to it, couldn't you? If you do love your rose gold, do not forget, first off, I've got these coming up for you, and it is a bundle. I'm going to do them now, in fact. But second off, I did last of stock, not to be reordered, a specific rose gold slider earlier on. So, well worth a nosy. Should I do these now? Yeah, go on. It's solid sterling silver and it's rose gold again. And just to show you, we do make sure that our rose gold matches up. And the thing is, rose gold is really quite tricky to match up in a way because there is a level of alchemy to it and a level of playing. So, for example, you may well know Lavier, for example, who, when they do a rose gold, they make it a little bit more ruddy in colour, and therefore they refer to it as a strawberry gold. And it's essentially a play with alchemy. We make sure that all of ours kind of match up wherever possible. So that is, you know, those you can see match beautifully. I'm going to bring these ones to you now, and they are your bolt ring clasps. I should be doing 10, but my lovely producer Liam, he loves a good bundle, so I've bundled 3 of these up for you. So that means you're going to be getting 30 of these. I've got to say, I really appreciate this size. I always perceive bolt ring clasps as the bulkier clasps, in the sense of they're usually like a 7 or 8 mil, and therefore they look a lot fatter. Then these are a lot chunkier, which is great for your necklace, but maybe not so much for your bracelet. These ones, to me, a little bit daintier, therefore I'd be happy with these as a bracelet, or even as sort of alternating charms.
Yeah, these are great for your microfaceted bracelets. Perfect size for your microfaceted gemstones.
That's a good one. Actually, thinking too. £6.95 for a pack usually. That's incredible. That's for all 3 packs. That makes them £2.98 per pack. Sorry, I'm well ruining that shot. Sorry, Dan. £2.98 per pack. They are sterling silver, and and you are getting them for £8.95 only. I know that this isn't the same by any stretch of the imagination, but I was in a well-known shop not that long ago that does a range of things, and they had 3 bolt ring clasps. They were bigger than these. They were base metal. They had 3 bolt ring clasps. As I say, they were bigger, and they were £1 for 3. Okay, so to get 30, that'd be £10.
Yep.
That's right, isn't it? They were base metal. Yes, they were bigger, but still, I think that's an incredible price. I really, truly, well done, well done. Okay, I'm moving on now, and we're going to go to... Oh, dropped a few. Oh, yes, I've been meaning to show this. Where is it? Oh, sorry, it's literally the one that's right in front of me.
Oh, that's dreamy.
Isn't it incredible?
Absolutely amazing.
If I say I'm about to show you a garnet, just hold the colour in your mind here, hold it. Because when I think garnet, I know I'm either going to be thinking deep red pine rope, or I'm going to be thinking like a dark purpley, almost wine colour. Hold that in your mind, because this is like vintage roses. Isn't that stunning? I am bringing this to you very soon. Got loads more first though. Let me bring to you, that is such a lovely strand. Fancy shapes of your chrysocolla.
We've had some amazing shapes tonight.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I wonder, do these colours go? I suppose it's each to their own, isn't it? I actually really like them together.
Yeah.
I think it's to do with the tone. I don't know. Oh! I like it a lot. Could just be me, but I do. I'm bringing these fancy shapes of your chrysocolla right now. Entirely natural. The other day... why is that saying pack of 3? Oh. I've got 4 on mine. Someone's going to get this one. Pack of 3, basically, we're guaranteeing you 3 is the minimum, but who knows, you might get a cheeky extra one. Do you know what that's like? It's like when you go to the Golden Arches drive-thru and you get 6 chicken nuggets, but you don't get 6, you get 7. I've had that happen like 3 times in my life, and they've been monumentous occasions. $14.95 for you today. That is absolutely brilliant. Really is. I love the colours of these. Did you get the other day, was it this wonderful team? Of course it was. We worked together with we had those rounds of chrysocolla, 4mm rounds the other day. Darn it. It was my other favourite team that I was working with. I love both of my Jewellery Maker families equally. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyway, I did just the other day some perfect rounds of chrysocolla, and they were very, very similar in hue to this. They were 4mm rounds. If you've got them, then do absolutely feel free to get your hands on them. Really do. Because I think they are a really nice tone, actually. £14.95. Guaranteed 3 as a minimum. I've actually got 4 on these ones. Well done, everyone. Okay, I'm moving on to number... Oh, this is lovely. Bit of green fluorite.
Oh.
I've done this one before.
Again, great shapes.
Fluorite... so fluorite was once described as the most colourful mineral on the planet, okay? And it's interesting because different colours react to light in different ways. And essentially, greens are some of the most fluorescent of all fluorites. So you can get purple fluorites, but they're not going to glow or fluoresce as much as the greens. So if you've seen moments of fluorite glowing when you've got it in natural daylight, but you've never really seen it powerful, it's best when you get natural greens and kind of blue colours that are really, really strong. So I am bringing to you a big wealth of this natural gemstone, and you will be able to see its glow. I think it's a really interesting look and shape, and we're bringing it to you today for under £20. £19.95. It's a really unusual stone to be able to get it even in colour. Well, you've seen roughs of... Do we have any roughs of this laying about? Yeah, we do over there. Hey up! We are bringing to you £19.95 on this one. I'm going to be handed the rough right now, and so I can just show you in comparison, because I think it's really, really important that you sort of remember that we are getting, you know, individual, thank you, colours throughout the rough material. So this does not just come in one flat colour, this comes in nuances of different hues. You're getting sort of blue greens, you're getting purples, you're getting whites, and you'll get these all at different levels and all in different areas, but it's quite tricky to actually cut out a perfect bit which is glowing, great quality, but also even in colour. As you can see, you know, you'd have to cut out maybe just this section here, but you couldn't go too high because it's purple. And the thing is, you don't know once you cut into it, you don't know what angle that's going down at. So it really is a proper, real skill to be able to get this kind of colour. So if you do want to grab it, then you know what to do. Because it's just a bit different. Clear quartz I've got for you now. Let me bring, where did that come from? Nice. Let me bring you some pure clear quartz. I love clear quartz. It goes with everything. Everything and anything. Everything. Because... It's essential. Sorry, I'm just looking for something else. I'm not being rude. It goes with everything because it is, for all intents and purpose, a magnifier. So it's sometimes, when it's this quality, it's sometimes referred to as optical quartz. It's sometimes referred to as optical quartz because, yeah, you guessed it, opticians used to use it. So whereas the lovely tech op Dan's glasses will be made out of, well, a variety of glass, they used to be created with a variety of quartz like this. And that is because when you put it with different colours, it picks them up and magnifies them. Can you see that? So it takes the colours on and it magnifies them. I'm going to bring you this strand next, but I just thought I'd show you that. So it doesn't matter what colour you put this with. If you put different colours on either side, then the colours will almost transmit through and fuse in the middle. It looks really, really cool. This is the one for your stash. This is always like your store cupboard gemstone, especially at around one of your favourite shapes, and at 4mm, one of your favourite sizes. So well worth grabbing it. At just £5.95, it will go with everything.
Everything. It's one of those things. It's like your black gemstones and your clear gemstones. Yeah. You need those in your stash, all the different sizes, and your 4mm is probably one that you're going to use most of all. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, completely and absolutely. We have got for you £5.95. I think that's a lovely idea. Yeah, like as a little stretchy bracelet or something. Yeah, with a little LBD. Yeah, that's a nice idea. £5.95 for you today. I think it's a gorgeous strand, which, as I've said, will go with anything. And again, if I just show you it, you know, with this, you know, well, I mean, it just works, doesn't it? I'm going to move on to this one next, if I may. I love these ones. They look absolutely delectable. They do. Don't they? There's a outlet village near where I live, and they have an outlet. They have some outlet sweet shops, and these look like sweeties. Yes. You know what I mean? Have a little look. These are your rainbow quartz. You have got here an incredible quality of sweetie-like tones. You could. They are delectable looking, aren't they? So we're at the outlet village that I work. I don't work there, although I would love to. Imagine getting staff discount at an outlet store.
No way.
Amazing. But anyway, I'm just going to say, they have a Cadbury's shop. They also have a Lindt shop, and they have a Haribo shop.
Yes.
So they do all of your favourite flavours, and this, that, and the other as individual flavours. That is what these ones are making me think of. They are those tang-fastic, zingy colours, aren't they?
Yes.
Strawberries, oranges. You have got incredible qualities of colours.
Gemstone colours as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they do the pick and mix at my one. Mm. You're right with the pick and mix look as well, with those different colours. £6.95. Well done to all of you. If you like this range of colours, you may well appreciate the...
oh, yes.
You know what I'm going to say.
I do. Yay.
From 9:30, we're going to go for a run. Oh, right, good. We're going to go through each of these. Every strand. Is it? Not this one. They're all going to be... Can I say they'll all be under £6? They'll all be under... Can I say that? They'll all be under a £5. We're just going to go boppity bop bop bop. Wait, what? No, they won't. You just told me they'll be £4.95 each. Sorry.
No, I didn't. No.
Did you not say that?
No,
Have I made that up in my own head? They're going to be £4.50. Or lower. It's lower then, isn't it? Ooh, okay. So they're coming up for you in a little bit. Well done. That's a really beautiful strand. They're coming up for you later. Oh good, I was hoping you would do this. Can I also do some Amolite today? Do you mind? Can I?
Oh.
I haven't done Amolite in ages. Here we go.
Not seen chain in ages.
Your little face is lit up then.
Seriously, I've not seen lengths of chain in ages. That's gorgeous colour. I love.
There's a
my
lot
gosh,
in this too.
That's got a great drape.
That's good,
doesn't
isn't it?
Yeah.
So, tell us, first off, why as a crafter, chain is fabulous?
Chain, you can use chain in almost everything. You can use it as spacers because you can link chains and make little kind of crunched up chain spacers. I love doing that.
That's a really good one.
Obviously you need chains to make necklaces, for your pendants, etc. Drops for earrings, for your bubble jewellery.
Yes.
Bubble jewellery, so connecting it into with your head pins. It's just an essential, and as crafters, especially as jewellery makers, we've never not got enough chain. Never, never, never. And this colour's amazing. It's very steampunk, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a touch of that sort of Victorian. 5 metres in total.
Wow.
Now, I'm almost positive it's 5 continual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm only seeing 2 ends. Yeah. So it's
when
5
you first
continual.
picked it up, I thought it might have been separate ones.
Separate
That's
ones.
Brilliant.
So why is 5 continual good?
Because you're not limited to 1 metre.
Yeah.
So I know 1 metre does seem like a lot. If you're doing kind of a body chain, you might need 1 metre, more than 1 metre, because you're just connecting with jump rings and things. So you've got that continual flow of design.
And that really is a wonderful drape. I mean, I'm literally just sort of draping this now, and whoa, it feels incredible.
The links are really great because there's plenty of space in those links to get your jump rings through, to get your head pins
That's a good
through.
point.
Fantastic.
£9.95 for 5 metres. So, what's £10 divided by 5? 2. So, per metre, and this is metal, let's not forget, you know, we're looking at brass, fair dues, but it's 39 grams worth of brass.
Yes.
£9.95. I think you should dial through for that if you too love doing your charm bracelets, if you love doing your charm necklaces, which are back in as well. Ladies and gents as well, that'd be great for.
Yeah, just your multi-row, your multi-chain bracelets, everything like that.
Yeah.
Just chain earrings, chain tassels.
That's a gorgeous idea.
Chain.
Chain. Let me bring to you now something which I have not seen in ages. Well, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it's not that long, is it? This, oh no! This one is the last of stock, but it's a non-reorder. If you have just tuned in, we essentially have done for you tonight a few non-reorders. That means that there is no plan to reorder these because basically we've got so many new lines coming in. We can't just keep rebuying everything. We do have to cut certain things off. So this is one full cut off. That means that say this sells out tonight, in 3 months time, 4 months time, 6 months time, there will be no reorder on it. It is your time now. I was saying earlier on, wasn't I, that in the grand scheme of things, I suppose it hasn't been that long since I have seen it. I can't believe the quality of this is incredible. Okay, let me just briefly tell you what I'm about to show you. So I'm about to show you an ancient marine creature that has been fossilized. This started its life in, that one's so good too.
Look at
that one.
Oh my word.
Sorry, what was I saying? This started out life in the Devonian geological period of the Earth, okay? So we're talking kind of a little bit, well, quite a fair few years after sort of Pangea, but not a million miles away from that. We're talking around about 400 million years ago. These started out life, but they essentially died out with the dinosaurs. These settled in the Earth, and they are a type of sea creature, like a sea snail, if you will. Let me show you this as I don't know how to start showing this. I'm going to show it like this. Okay, so this is a sea snail, an ancient sea snail which essentially no longer exists. But what we've done with these, look, is we have spliced them so that you actually get to see the inner chambers where this incredible sea creature used to live. So as I was saying, this died out essentially with the dinosaurs, but basically what happened is it's a little sea creature, which it looks really unusual, this sea creature. Obviously no one knows exactly what it looks like because, there was no human record, sort of 60 billion years ago. But essentially it's believed that these had little tentacles kind of coming out in front, and it had like a beak that could kind of chew through quite strong things in comparison to it. Anyway, essentially it grew and it lived in a chamber. It grew and it lived in a chamber, and as it grew, it got larger and larger and larger and lived in different chambers. This, though, because it's been fossilized, has obviously got gemstones within there. Now, the interesting thing with this, you might think, oh my gosh, Bex, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I am already in love. But let me remind you that actually these are, although they're loved for this kind of aspect of them, they are also loved because they are referred to as the opal of the ocean. Okay, that is like a trade name for them. It's a quite romanticised name, but it is something that people know them as, opal of the ocean. And that is because in the top grade quality, you get a fraction of a millimetre, just to remind you, of this opaline sheen. And you probably wouldn't expect to get it in these, but as you saw our reaction, you do. So let me just show you again this incredible creature. That is how, this is essentially, I'll show you how it would actually have lived. So it lives kind of like this, and this is where you get kind of the tentacles, almost squid-like tentacles coming out here. This is the inside of it fossilised. Can you see why this is called opal of the ocean? Hang on. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Opal of the ocean. The graphics are about to come live. I have got 4 in this collection. That is entirely natural. That is not a coated add-in. That is a fraction of a millimetre. There are less than 20 of these ones available. They are genuine, beautiful ammonite fossils for all intents. Well, they are, not for all intents and purposes, they are. And I'm bringing to you in my collection 4. It is 240 carats worth though. In the picture it is 5. Oh, that's an amazing one as well. Oh my gosh, I love them. I think they are snapshots of history. You've got elements of Druby within them. That is last time purchase for you right here, right now. There is not a reorder on this. Can I just also let you know that you might be like, well, I want more ammonites in. Doesn't mean we'll never bring you ammonites. It means this specific pack we will not repurchase. For example, from this location, for example, at this carat weight, we might never be able to bring you 240 carats. Because remember, this is an extinct creature, so it's not like it's being recreated. No, I mean, once it's gone, isn't it? It's one of those things. And what we will do is we will now and again, even though these have been popular, we will now and again make a choice not to reorder something if the industry price of it goes up dramatically. Because it's not that we can't afford it, it's that we wouldn't be able to 100% ensure that you at home would be happy to pay an extra, let's say 20 quid on the top of these. Because we wouldn't be 100% sure of that, we may well not buy them in big quantities because obviously it'll be detrimental to the business. So this is not to be reordered. It is your chance today. They are incredible. Don't mind if I do. A bit of kyanite, anyone? Let's. Is it? Sorry, Liam's going, oh, this is a very good price.
Oh, this is a nice strand.
It's dead interesting with kyanite because I think kyanite takes the rules and kind of tears them up and throws them in a bin a bit, because in the gemstone industry, in the gemstone world, we are told if you are finding a gemstone of gem quality, you need an evenness of colour throughout. Kyanite takes those rules and bends them, and therefore, even if you go and look at specimen qualities of, say, gem quality or museum quality pieces, they will have this kind of variation in colour because that is just how kyanite is. That's just what you expect. So this is a lovely quality. Wow. $27.95 for natural kyanite. What do you think?
Fantastic, brilliant.
Good price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good price. However, we are not stopping there in price right now. We are bringing to you, that is a £15 discount, £12.95, a £15 difference in price point. Kyanite is a costly gemstone, isn't it?
Yes, very costly.
What would you do with this to make your money back?
Just little sections in your slider bracelets.
Yeah.
Drop earrings, maybe 3 or 5. Yeah, just use it quite sparingly because it's such a rare gemstone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And the colour's quite intense on this one as well. Sometimes you get it kind of more on the paler side, don't you? But this is really, really beautiful.
Yeah, you're totally right. I love that as a strand. I think it's just divine, and that price point really is incredible. I think strong enough it is that even you could...
Yeah.
Oh. One opportunity before I bring you that. Before it though, let me go for green amethyst. No. Oh, really? Can we come back to that? Just to be sure. Liam? You thinking on it? Yeah. Because that's a fluorite. That's not an amethyst. Soz. Sorry. Let me have a nosy. No, I haven't. Oh. Oh. I really hurt that, did. My earpiece little thing just caught on a hair.
Ooh.
Oh! But it was one of them.
Yeah.
It was like one of, yeah, it was just like
single,
a little.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's bring to you 2 now before the rhodonite. Oh, let's bring you some barrels. I love this noise.
That's brilliant.
So good.
It reminds me of those snakes that you used to get from Little.
Yes, you can still get them at the zoo.
Yes.
That's pretty incredible, that, isn't it?
Can you imagine if you actually did that? I know Liam's just said this, but make an actual gemstone snake, but make the head out of wire. Yeah.
That's a lovely idea.
Yeah, and make the tail out of wire, and then just have it really sort of mobile.
Slinky.
Yeah.
That's a lovely idea. I really like that idea. You have got here that slinky snake-like quality, and I think if you know, because these are so, sorry, I can't really stop playing with it, but because they're so sizable, as a not necessarily a jewellery piece, but as a homeware piece, that would be really cool as an idea.
Can you imagine it kind of draped over like a picture frame or something like that?
Or like a round candle base or whatever. We are bringing to you 1,250 carats worth. I'll count them for you, Liam. For $19.95. I'm trying to take them up. $14.95. I'll count them for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 I've got for you. So on average, which is my favourite, 73 carats. Which this one is your favourite. I knew it would be. I know you. Even though that's not your necessarily go-to favourite colour, Kerry. Yeah. You like this one, Liam?
That's a good one.
Which one do you like as your favourite? Lovely Katie.
Oh, I'm thinking this one.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Dan, you're up.
I like the one Liam likes as well.
You like the one Liam likes?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that one then.
I do like this one.
Have a look at the pink one next to it, I'm being told, yeah. Give that a spin, yeah. It's got a bit of dreezy, that. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's a bit snazzy, that. Eagle eyes, eagle eyes. Chris, are you about?
Hello.
Which is your favourite?
Yellow.
The yellowy one. I don't know, there's a few sort of... Oh, that one, that one. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it. There's loads and loads and loads of different ones, aren't there? And that's the great thing, it's a little bit of something for everyone.
And these definitely fit the pendants we've got tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you for that reminder. Got them on tomorrow. Easy pendants. Instant pendants. That's the one. Should I bring you another one? Yeah, and we've got that Pareba. And we've got Zul. I can't call it that tomorrow. Don't call it that tomorrow, Bex. You have your job taken off you. Turkish. There's a 4. Not that trade name. Let me show you this. I am bringing to you your orange agate now. Same sort of look, similar look, bit smaller, but this time the whole same shade. If we were to go and do, it's still 1,250 yards. If we were to do a snake with this, I think it'd be like a desert snake.
Oh, yeah.
Rose gold wire maybe, or copper.
Rose gold or antique bronze.
Antique bronze wire, yes. Oh, hang on. What do you mean? No. You're knowing to me? Liam's pressed the wrong button.
The copper wire we had earlier, yeah.
This is the wire we had on earlier, and we did a 1.20 mil wire with it. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That would easily go through these.
Yeah. $14.95. The whole bundle was how much? $9.95, $5.95, $5.95. Of course it was. $14.95 for you on this one. Of course, we are talking about them being used together as a snake, but you don't have to. Just one of them by itself. Easy peasy. Okay, let me bring to you a really beautiful gemstone now. If you are a January baby, I feel like you're quite lucky because you have a gemstone. Don't get me wrong, there are some birth months that quite frankly as a February baby I'm quite jealous of. You know, for example, June. It's just greedy. Just purely greedy.
I'm the same as you, February.
Yeah. So we just have that one, don't we?
December, they're greedy as well.
They're greedy too. Yeah, greedy. They've got more than one. It's more than one's just silly. But I think that Mother Nature has made for us of one birthstone months, has made us a little bit happier, a little bit smilier, because she is offering to us not just one gemstone, but a gemstone in a new variety of colours. Originally, when we thought of garnet and when garnet was first kind of described and explained, the really deep, intense blood red was the colour we would expect. After time and after research, this were proven to be a variety of garnet that essentially has two forms with the same chemical structure but with slight differentiations formed as one in together. This for me is the brightest, most juicy of all of the garnets, and it's yours now as a star pie. purple almandine and red pyrope mixed in together that have created this highly established, and I think that's the right word, established gemstone for you. It is not just garnet. This is the, I would say, archetypal rhodonite garnet. It is not as dark and as ruddy as your red pyropes. It is not as, again, dark actually. It's not as tonally intense as that of your purple pyrope. It is the perfect in between, and therefore 'tis brighter than both. If brightness is for you, then you just can't really go far wrong with this gemstone. Garnet itself is, I would say, quite a foreboding gem as a general rule. Obviously spessartite garnet, which I've got tomorrow, and tsavorite garnet, which I've got tomorrow, are, you know, exception to the rule. But when it comes to these sort of floral hues, this really is the one that shows the others how it's done. If you like the openness, the beauty and the brightness that rhodolite garnet gives you, but you also like it when it's not just tiny strands of 8 centimeters, then this is the one for you. Your graphics are coming live now. So if you fancy them, it's 50 carats worth you're getting in total. There is a graduation, as I'm sure you can see. Starts by a 4x2mm at the end, all the way to a 5x3. Doesn't sound like a big graduation, but actually it really is when you consider that centralized piece is about 1/2 centimeter. We are bringing to you beautiful open gemstones that are entirely natural. Garnet has in the past been filled to give it brightness and openness, but these ones are not. They are entirely natural, the complete and absolute real deal. So, because this gemstone is almost the makeup of two, as I've mentioned, you know, because it's kind of your almandine and your pyrope making one, to get it just right in the middle, to get that mix just right, doesn't happen that often. You know, it's a rarity. It's not like, for example, you're making the red pyrope, you only have to get one set of ingredients right for that. To have this, you almost need 2 sets of ingredients to be right to create it in a way. So it does make it a rarer. That's why we don't always see rhodolite. Another thing to remember is with this being natural and with it having clarity, not only is it quite a rarity within the established name of garnet, but also actually it's a really premium look, isn't it, to get that clarity. So basically what I'm trying to say in a very long-winded manner is you're ticking the boxes here. I've got that scarcity of colour, I've got nice overall carat weight, 50 carats in total, I've got beautiful clarity on this with about 90% of the strand I'd say being eye clean, and of course you've got a nice graduated even cut, so I've got what I need. That is why it's more considered. Hence that price on your screen. But you know, if I wrap it on for this long with the price on screen and I'm not mentioning the price, it's because we're not staying there. You know me. We are going to go lower. And what we're bringing to you here, that is just silly. Silly good. What we're bringing to you now is, quite frankly, fabulous. Again, for what you're getting, for these beautiful mystic hues, and they're like a magical, I always think of them as kind of a Liberty colour, almost a vintage rose garden colour. Again, it's got that, you know, the sort of the Flower Fairy books that you used to see, those gorgeous hand-painted watercolour designs, and you see those really traditional sort of floral colours. These are the colours I see, but not only do I get to see the colours, which is very much archetypal of rhodolite. Remember, it's named rhodolite because you have to have that nice mix. It has to be a right colour. So not only is it that, but also when you're looking at this, to have the clarity is incredible in this gemstone. Again though, I'm not really mentioning that price, am I? Ridiculously silly is the words that Liam is saying in my ear to describe this price. Ridiculously silly. It's $29.95. Your closeout deal this evening. Seize this moment. $78.95 is a launch price. It is a start price. And if you want to treat yourself to it now, you do have to be quick off the mark. You really, really do. £29.95 for you. That is an astonishing deal for something that already actually £79.
Yeah.
Not breaking the bank for its quality.
No, not for what you're getting. It's the, what is it, 50 carats there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I'd be popping this with pearls.
Oh,
This with
what a great
pearls.
idea.
Gosh, the price that you could charge for that would be amazing.
I love that idea. What metals would you put it with?
I personally like it with silver.
Yeah.
I know it does work beautifully with your golds, your rose golds, definitely.
Yeah. It's just incredible. I will show you with those rose gold because we did the three packs.
It just adds
for
that
one price.
warmth to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So do check it out whilst you can. It is £79 worth for an incredible deal. That colour particularly, I'm looking on our website and I've seen these strands. They look so much darker than this one does. Yeah. Very open. Enjoy it. We're heading to a break. We're heading into our last hour with more treats. We'll be back in about 3.5 minutes.
Join me, Hannah Osborne, and the lovely presenter Elle on the Late Show as part of International Beading Week on Saturday night from 6 p.m. I'm going to bring you 5 new colours of the wonderful Preciosa Iris Duos. I've got 5 different kits and 5 different designs, and I can't wait to bring them to you. So join me and Elle from 6 p.m. on Saturday night as part of International Beading Week.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Now, do please join me this coming Sunday because we will be joined by the inspirational Patty McCourt, and she has her spear beads. Now, this is a world exclusive to JewelleryMaker. You know what that means? You cannot get them anywhere else. It is impossible because it's a world exclusive. And not only that, but we have them in 15 brand new colours. So do please join us this coming Sunday during International Beading Week from 6 p.m.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Fairhurst. I've been beading since the early 1990s. I joined the Beadworkers Guild as soon as it was conceived, and I've been beading and teaching ever since. I was a craft fair groupie in my younger days, and one day I came across somebody who was selling made necklaces that were made with beads of various shapes and sizes. And to cut a long story short, I bought one and went home and thought, I can do that. So I went investigating how I could do that, and the rest is history, so to speak. I draw my inspiration from all avenues. Nature is a great source because you've got lots of shapes, textures, colour combinations. But I'm the lady that goes to museums and takes pictures of the brass bits on the stairs and the toilet floors and anywhere there's patterns and design. I love Swarovski crystals, but my favourite bead has to be the humble seed bead because that's where it all started, and you can't do much without the seed bead. Which piece of work am I most proud of? The most popular ones have been my thistle scissor fob, my wisteria lariat, and my, not so much most popular with other people, but my portrait Alan Turing is one of my favourites. What I love about beading is the people I meet, as well as the beading itself. I've made so many friends from all over the world. It's a great world to be in.
this strand, I've never... Liam, I'm busy here. Sorry, it's him giggling. Sorry, it's very unprofessional. Dan basically picked up a big bag of chocolates and went like this. Liam was like, oh, thank you. No, I just want you to read the joke on it. Oh, thanks. Have a little look. I've never ever seen this shape before on any gemstone, and I don't think we could have opted for much of a better gemstone to do it on.
No.
Look how that colour seems to translate and transcend and change.
Oh, it's stunning. I love the shape of this.
You had a great idea in the break with these.
Yes, yeah. These, if you to pop these in seed beading and to actually do the Dutch spiral, so that spirals round. But also the other one that I thought about was doing the cascade earrings, because you're going to get, it's like little windows, aren't they?
Yes, that's a good point.
Little beautiful windows, and do like a cascade of them. Absolutely amazing.
You have got here incredible quality, and it's really strong and intense, and I love the idea, as you've said, of doing that sort of spirally spiral design, because that colour is going to alter again, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I just can't get over the shape. I really can't. Because consider it this way too, and I'm not, you know, saying that making, I don't know, like what are they called, like glass beads isn't tricky, but with a glass bead, what you could do is you could kind of make a tube and then slice it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
With these, we haven't done that, obviously, because look, there's a graduation in size. Yeah. It's a stunning array of genuine gemstone, and we are going to bring it to you right here, right now. We've described them as plain flat ovals, which is absolutely a fine description, but they are drilled at a slightly different angle than we would normally expect. I think this is an incredible strand, and I believe personally I have brought you 2 strands today that would be impossible to ignore with this, and I'll show you those in a moment. In the break, my lovely producer came in and, sorry, my lovely producer, his name's Liam. He's all right at average. No, he's not. He's fab. The lovely Liam came in the break and said, guess the price. And obviously, you know what I'm like. Guessing the prices, I'll always guess a jewellery maker price as opposed to a, I don't know, high street price. On the high street, you know, I would not have been guessing $32.95, which was my guess. The lovely Katie had a little guess too.
Yep, I said $29.95.
You did. I actually guessed very, very well. £32.95. But then I did get warned that my socks were about to be blown off, which actually, for a non-sock wearer, is pretty impressive. You ready for this? Because I wasn't. I didn't expect this. I said $32.95, Kate said $29.95, Liam said nope, and nope again. This is a stunning strand, I believe. Look at that recording. Just see, that's in the daylight. That's in Daylight Simulator. £16.95 for not just 10 carats worth of purple garnet, 10 carats worth of natural Mozambique purple garnet, and in fact, not even just that. 10 carats of natural purple Mozambique garnet, which has a whole new cut and drill hole to me. I've not seen this before.
No, I love this.
That's incredible, isn't it? I love this strand. What is the difference between rhodolite and purple garnet? Hi Jackie, thank you very much. That's a really good question. They have the exact same chemical structure. It's literally to do with the hue for all intents and purposes. So if I show you the rhodolite next to this, you will see the rhodolite itself has to have a small amount of red pyrope within it, whereas purple garnet does not. Purple garnet essentially is almandine, which is same chemical structure but different. Not the best description. But if you get these home, you will see that the tone and the shade is quite different. I understand it's kind of hard for you to see in real life, but it is. It's easier to see it in real life, not on your TV screens. 30-day money back guarantee. Remember, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. You know me, I love an analogy because I always think that as soon as you start going, oh, almandine and everything, you're just like, oh, I'm bored now. I am anyway. That's how my mind goes. It's like when someone asks a maths question and literally my mind doesn't even try and work it out. No. It's just like birds and bees stuff. You know what I mean? Why birds and bees of all of the animals? In my mind, it's just the birds and the bees. Brilliant. Anyway, think of an analogy about... Leave it with me. Oh no, I know, this isn't a great analogy at all, but bear with. Imagine you're asking to make a recipe with eggs, okay? So you can either make a poached egg on toast, or you can make an omelette. Yeah? Same sort of ingredients, but they're kind of, it's the same chemical structure, if you will. It's basically just eggs in both, but slight alterations to the way in which they grow make it a different gem. Make sense? Ish? You can have scrambled eggs if you prefer. Yeah, no problem. That's sort of a way to explain it, but probably not the best. Can I actually show you? Because Jackie, that's a really good point. This was the strand. I did say that there was 2 strands I thought this would be brilliant with. This was one of them, which I did just before the break. And this is my other one. Hang on. This is from a while ago, but... Sorry if you could hear that. Someone's... I don't know. Yeah, someone's racing down the road. I don't know. It just brings out the... We have got the windows open as well, hence because it is warm out. But have a little look at that. That is your lavender ombre spinel that I did earlier on. All of that's natural, mind. Before anything else, can I just show you something that's coming up? Oh, stay. 9:30. Oh, who spliced the ruby in there? Ruby's coming up in a bit too. That's a new strand to me. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 strands. Coming up. They're coming up in around about 21 minutes. We're going to do them back to back. All of these. They're not all together. They are separate. But I've been told that I'm going to spend less than a minute on each. They're all 12 mils or 14 mils and they're all going to... under £5. Under £4.50 every single one. Okay, let's move on to... I think I like these. Oh, I've not seen that strand before, I don't think. They look lovely. Oh, I wouldn't have apparently.
I like these.
Only been in this collection before. What do you think? Bless you. Ovals and pairs. Not been seen individually, apparently. It's just been, the pairs have, but these ones haven't. And what I've got for you here is a beautiful classical look of... 3 strands. Wow, okay. I'm bringing you 3 strands of this cappuccino colour agate. I love cappuccino agate. I love you know, the different textures that you get within here. I think it's a really lovely wearable colour, lady or gent alike. And also I think they're really nice because they have a different personality, so it's quite cool to make them into other things. For example, you might want to turn these ones into kind of a fish-like look. You might want to turn these ones here into, if you put like a wirework iris on them, or pupils, or what should I say, maybe like a dragon's eye. These ones, a snake design, yeah.
Snake head. The
snake head for the drums we had before. That's a great idea, Katie. I am bringing to you 3 strands for one price. £29.90? Oh, that's a good deal. £10 each-ish, isn't it? You just wait, says Liam. Okay, I'm waiting. No, hang on. Do you know where you're going in price? There's 40 of them. There's 40 of them. End of sentence. You're obsessed with my socks. I've got none on, all right? Blown your socks off, he said. That is, how much again? £4.32 per strand. That is brilliant deal. Oh, this coffee is lovely. Thank you, Chris. £12.95 for you today, whilst you're all checking out, because that price is loopy. Jackie's come up with a better analogy than me. I like it. Go on, Jackie. Is it like baking a cake? One method, beating the sugar and butter. Another, rubbing in method. Both cakes, but different textures. Yes. Sort of. Yeah, sort of. Sort of. Is it? It's either the exact same as that, or the opposite. I can't remember. But I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. No, do you know what it is exactly like? I've come up with it, I think. It's exactly like, let's go to your cake mythology, yeah? We've made ourselves a cake, let's say a strawberry and cream cake. Let's just go pure out Vicky sponge, right? We've made ourselves a Vicky sponge, but let's say in one of them you make a full-on Vicky sponge, but then in the other of them you take the jam off, strawberry, standard, you swap it for blackcurrant. Yeah? You've got another one. Go on, Liam. Let's hear yours. It's like frying a sausage or barbecuing a sausage. No, that's not right. I'm only messing. There you are. You get it? Mikey says, Liam rules. Fabulous deals. Thank you. Mikey B loves me, says Liam. He likes you more than he likes Michael, apparently. That's nice. Liam is lovely. In real life. How would you describe Liam in one word in real life, Dan? Not an absolute joy to work with. Those are your words, no one else's. Strange, says Kerry. That's her word. But in a nice way, says Kerry.
Quirky.
Quirky. Good. Oh. What about yourself?
Funny, but in a nice funny.
Not funny. Not like, oh. You know what? Just the way you said funny, we all got that. But it was that added addition that, yeah. Do you like those words, Liam? Chris, what was your one word, Chris?
Needs girlfriends.
Wow! I mean, he says that's true. I don't think that's true. Strong, independent gentleman. Yeah. Yeah, you. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say need. But you would like one. Honestly, I feel like we should set up some sort of jewellery maker dating site. You would be snapped up like that, you would. You would. He's now giving me the list of dating sites he's on. Keep your eyes peeled for him, Leo. Keep your eyes peeled. You know those well-known dating sites? He's on them, all pretty much. And not one, he's saying, and not one person talks to me. Sweetheart. Well, do you know what? If no one's spoken to you for the last month and a half, that means two things. One, it's more fool them, not more fool you. And two, maybe you need to update your profile, mate. It's obviously not, it's not working for you. I'll have a look at it for you. Anyway, my point is, we are in last of stock. We are in last of stock striped agate, and we are bringing to you the coins, and we are bringing to you the squares as well. These have got a lovely glow to them, haven't they?
Really glowy.
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 Oh, so glowy. £9.95 for you today. We have got for you a last of stock selection. So these have been very, very popular in the past. This has always been quite popular. We are in, God, that's 30 or 40, did I say, of these ones. So if you do fancy them, oh, in fact, sorry, tell a lie, there's 15 left. Oh, sorry, only 15 of these ones now available because people have checked out. Mikey B says, don't get me in trouble again with Mr. Wolf, lol. Don't worry, he's not in. Yeah. He's not in, says Liam. Don't worry about it, he's not in. we won't tell him to his face. Make it, you're a love. Liam says, as long as he knows, he isn't bothered. That's nice. £9.95. It's lovely, isn't it? Do feel free to message into any of our crew, by the way. It's not just your messages for Liam, although he is the one who reads them. 60777. Maybe you want to ask Kerry. Kerry, what is the favourite colour your hair's ever been? She's thinking about it. Pink and orange she liked. Everyone said you looked like a fruit salad. Oh, yeah. Them sweets are cracking though, aren't they?
Fruit salad squash and saw today.
What?
Yeah, the
squidgy ones?
Yeah, fruit salad ones.
Oh, that sounds good. Anyway, do feel free to message us in. Also, if you've got any questions for the lovely lady beside me, lapis lazuli slabs. Oh. Also, Liam says if you'd just like to throw some compliments his way. Can we all have a little look at you then, Liam? How are they meant to throw compliments at you if they've not, like, seen you? Because they just know. Go on, Liam, have a little wave. He'll have a little wave up here. There he is. He's got a lovely shirt on today. Very nice. Yes. Look at him. Look at that shirt. It's lovely, that. Strike a pose, strike a pose, strike a pose! Whoa! Did you fall over then? That's what that looked like. You forgot there was a step there, didn't you? You styled it out. Style. Yeah. I'm bringing to you now your lapis lazuli. We are bringing to you now. Do you know what? I was watching the other day. Have you seen this? Victorian Farm. Quite an old programme now, but it is literally about historians living and working on a farm for like 3 or 4 months, and they have everything as if it were Victorian. Yeah. Anyway, they were actually talking about this gemstone on there because they were saying that for the first time they used to actually use lapis lazuli, and they would finely grate it and they would use it as a washing agent, because to the natural eye, if you put blue against white, it makes the white look whiter, brings it up, and they were saying that in the Victoria era, that's when they started doing synthetics of this for that exact purpose. So it's actually a gemstone that's been very, very useful for many a year. Obviously, before that, used in paint for centuries and centuries. Anyway, it's a really useful gemstone, and I like that this is quite a useful shape and size, not only because they're really statement, but because they've got huge drill holes making them usable, and you've got that little added treat of a spacer in there as well, which is also blue. So a real amount of usability with these, aren't there?
Yes, these are going to make fantastic pendants. Beautiful. Just restranded and made into a bracelet. They're going to sit gorgeous on the wrist.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of these you've got on this strand. And don't forget, if you are a brand new customer and you've never purchased with us today, or you've never even done shopping TV before, it is so easy. But if you are, hi. My name's Becky. Oh no, I'm being told no, sorry. I have to do the proper thing, or else this JewelleryMaker family gets a bit annoyed with me. My name is Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky. And this is the lovely Katie beside me, who's this evening's guest designer. If you are brand spanking new and you make your first order this evening, you get a free DVD that shows you how to actually make jewellery and what all the odds and ends are. As well as that, you get 2 free genuine gemstone strands. So you don't know what they're going to be, but you get them nonetheless. And that £3.95 postage packaging is all day capped. So treat yourself. So let me also bring to you, I love these ones. Lapis lazuli.
Oh, I've not seen these.
And aren't they?
Oh, I like those.
Isn't they beautiful? They are beautiful, aren't they? You really get to see what, you know, Marco Polo famously fell in love with, which is this starry, starry night effect. You are guaranteed to be getting a minimum of 4. You'll see in the picture that there are 5. I've got 4 of my strand. It's all based on carat weight and size. But you can see, you really get that wonderful starry night vision. So these little moments that you're getting, those little moments that you're getting through here, that kind of submetallic luster point is entirely natural. In fact, the whole thing is entirely natural. This is another one that, you know, we've cut for you. So we will have gotten the rough of this and we will have chosen to leave the edges raw, as you would say. So they're not catchy or anything else like that, but you see how they're not highly polished? It's almost like the outside of the rock, if you could imagine it kind of forming like that and us sort of slicing it. We are bringing to you £36.95 as a usual price. But this is why you watch us live on air. You can shop with us in many different ways, but you like to watch us live, don't you? Because you get on-air live deals, and they are just £24.95. This final hour is all about those final treats. I'm bringing you these in a little bit, but it is also just to remind you that all of these discounts I do for you only last until 8. Let me also say to you that tomorrow we've got loads and loads of treats and treasures coming up for you. Tomorrow night, Late Show is all about the luxury and the luxury for less. So we're going to be bringing to you Turkish diaspora and Paraiba tourmaline and Moldavite. I've got some of, and Savarite garnet and loads and loads of others. Tomorrow afternoon actually is also still about luxury. I've got a mini showcase of, you're gonna really not like me for saying this, I'm sorry Liam, but tomorrow I've got a little showcase of Ratnakiri zircon. That is the quietest I've ever heard Liam go. His little face just popped out from behind the computer.
Kind of stopped breathing for a second.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah.
It's his favourite gemstone. Yeah, sorry. What time? Hey, you'll be. Oh yes. What time? Because you're stalking me. I mean, following me to the mid-show a bit tomorrow, aren't you? Have a little nosy. Anyway, well done to you. Okay, moving on. Let's do. I love this strand.
Oh, look at that colour.
Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Did you hold it up?
Yeah.
This is so holiday. This is, what's it called? Crabs? You know when you're on holiday and you go crabbing. I think that's what it's called. That is what it's called, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, fishing for crabs. Yeah. When you go, crabs and octopus. What are you on about? What bag? Have you got any idea what he's on about? Do you have any idea what he's on about? Not a clue. I have not got the foggiest of clues. My point was... Well, I know what my point was. If you lot didn't start talking about, oh, this isn't embarrassing bodies and all that. This looks like the pools in which you'd fish for crabs.
Rock pool.
Pardon?
Why didn't you just start with rock pool?
Yes, a rock pool. Brilliant, a rock pool. What? What are you angry about? The blue zircon tomorrow is on at 2. It is on tomorrow at 2. Rock pools, that's what they're called. You're going to have to remember that, team. I can't have this again. Oh no, this hour goes out on the repeat as well, doesn't it? Oh, brilliant. Just before the morning show. Ross is on the morning show. Hiya, Ross. Let's move on. What have we got at 3 tomorrow? Can I have a swig of my brew? Do you mind? That's dehydrated me, that rock pool chat. 2 o'clock, blue zircon tomorrow. 3 o'clock, brand new launch, dyed multicolour illusion, marble agate.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
What on earth is that? Do they? Do they look cool? Hey, we're going to show you now. I don't think I've ever done that on a Wednesday night, showing something for the day next day. Thank you for letting me swig that brew. Let's do some amethyst now, shall we? These are so dainty and delicate.
Pretty.
What do these make you think of?
Oh, bracelets straight off.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful bracelets. Yeah, either pop a different colour space or a different gemstone in between, or even use the spaces that are there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Definitely.
It's the same shape as the these ones that I did earlier on in the lapis.
Yeah.
Might you pair them together? Obviously these are a bit bigger, but it is the same sort of cut, isn't it?
Why not?
Could do, couldn't you? You have got here a beautiful, smooth finish on your light amethyst. And we are bringing to you 350 carats worth. And we have got in here that 2.5 centimetres in places, almost 2.5 centimetre drops. £16.95, your price that is about to come in. I'll just give you a quick count up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, crud, I've lost count. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 I've got here, approximately. You might have more, you might have less. 85 pence each. What's that cheaper than, Dan? Don't let them two put you off.
What was the price again?
What was the price again? It's all right, Dan, I'll move on. 85p each for you today. Grab those as whilst you can. Do you know what? I'm about to bring to you Fast and Furious amazing prices. We are going to be on air with these for, what, less than a minute-ish? So, they're going to be fast and furious. If you see something you like, you've got to be ready to grab it. These are collectively, yet individually, bargainacious star buyers. Welcome back. Where would you like me to start, Liam, my love? The largest. Let's get started over here. These are your wonderful white frosted crackled agates, and these are your 12mm. I'm going to do a selection of colours. I would say for those of you who like, how do I describe it, like a bridging colour, does that make sense? Then I would multi-buy on these because I've got loads of colours that these are going to go with, haven't I, coming up?
Yeah.
So, first thing that springs to mind when you look at this colour, please, Katie.
Your monochromes. Yeah, definitely. So it's an essential colour that you're going to need for your monochromes. I love the kind of crackledness in them, and then you've got that frosted texture. They're amazing.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
You have got 12 mil on these ones. I promised you every single one under £4.50, didn't I? Ooh, £4 for you right here, right now. That is a big amount of gemstones. £4 for you today on these ones. And oh, these ones are 14 mil. They're still £4. These ones are £4. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. There you go. 12 mil, £4. There you go. I've just been handed these from tomorrow. This is the launch. Oh my goodness. I see where it gets its illusion name from.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. These are all launching tomorrow, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. I'll be there.
Ooh. 10 mil, 8 mil,
Oh, look at them.
6 mil. Oh, they are. I love those. Oh gosh, I'm finding it hard to explain them. Oh my gosh, and a 4. $12.10. Oh, 8.6. Sorry. Yeah. Oh yes, sorry. There's 4 strands. Wow, they're coming up tomorrow at 3.
Oh, I can't wait for those.
What do you like about them? Seeing them in real life?
I love the colours. I love. Oh, them colours are kind of blending together. It's just mysterious, isn't it? How they're like little planets.
Yeah. Oh no, Liam, you're freaking me out now. Liam's saying, whatever you do, do not say the price. Right. Okay. You've just heard the price we're going to take that one to. Yeah. Okay. Okay, next up, what colour? Let's do the 14 mil now. So sorry, these ones are slightly larger. Same situation. I'll show you them together actually. 12 mil, we've just done. Larger ones here, they're bringing to you. I did promise every strand will be £4.50 or less, didn't I? These are bigger. Wait, you doing £4 again? Oh, so right, to say sorry for the mess up and showing you the wrong sided. We're going to mimic £4 for you on your 14 mil. These really are like a little bit of a, I don't know, locked snow globe, aren't they? They've got a wonderful look and texture. New! Wow, 3 o'clock, brand new. I can't think the last time I've actually done a strand of this full stop, let alone new. How much under? I'll say under 60 to be safe, but we're almost positive it'll be under 55. Wow. Launching tomorrow, 3-ish. Oh, what a set of trees. Let me move on next to the purples. These are 14 mils again, and these ones to me just look like a good hug on a strand.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with purple. Oh gosh, yeah, they go so well.
Are you there? They look great together, don't they? Yes, I've guessed the price. £4. Are they all going to be £4, Liam? Yeah, they are. They are. Plot spoiler alert. They are. We are bringing to you these for £4. I love how you keep playing with that strand. It's beautiful, isn't it? Excuse me. £4 for you today. How much is that, Dan?
£4.
Let me just show you some things. I'm not saying that these go well together. I just thought I'd show you a few more things that are purpley that I've done today. I did this lavender, ombre, natural, spinel, yep. Spinel in the purples, we did that today in the purple. As well as that, I did this purple gorgeous garnet too, in a shape we'd never seen before. Went to a ridiculously low price, $16.95 that went to. £4. Next up, Sunshine. These ones are 14ml again. And we're bringing to you a really happy, optimistic colour.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. This is gorgeous.
We are bringing to you real happy sunshine yellow. It's smiley, it's energetic, it's daffodil colour, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's £4. Yep, £4 for you today. These are big bold gemstones. Let me just work it out per gem-ish. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28-ish. 28. 14p.
Wow.
14p only. That's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd be getting lots of these colours and just rosary linking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yellow is your kind of hue, isn't it? You love a bit of yellow. £4 for you today. Well done. Next up. Sorry, I keep coughing. I will. Sorry. Bit of a dry throat. This is possibly one of my favourite colours.
Yes.
Even though purple is actually my favourite colour, I actually think this is probably... Oh, with the illusion for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
There are two blues. Is it the baby blue or the stronger blue? Or the... Sorry, the stronger. Still not a million miles off. 14ml again for you. This is very holiday-y.
Very tropical.
What was that off of? Totally tropical. Totally tropical.
Lint.
Lint.
Lilt.
Lilt. Lilt. Oh yes, totally tropical.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, this is this strand, pal. Yeah, this is the one I got first, Liam. Sorry, I do apologise. It's this blue. Do you know what? I'll show you the blues together, and then you can pick which blue you want. There's this blue, and there's this blue. Two blues, different hues, same gem. Well, not different hues, different tones. This one at the bottom is the one that's on screen right now. This one is coming up if that's the one you want. I'm going to do it next, just to save confusion. So, well done all. Okay, next up I've got the other blue. So it's this one. No, I don't mind that you did two blues. I think the two blues look nice together. And they are very different. Very, very different. So, this is your kind of holiday blue. This is the one I did before, and I think it looks lovely with it.
Yes.
Very holiday-y. And just remember, we're taking the... All right, twist my arm, £4. This would go great with the deal of the day, actually. Have we got any of that left, you know? Deal of the day. Because I'm just thinking, what do you reckon? Yeah. What was I going to say then? If you consider, right, I know we're doing all of these for £4, but I think it's really, really easy for us to get a little bit nonchalant. But £4, when you think about £4, Kerry, as I am up to date with your vlog, Kerry has a vlog. Kerry and her friend and family members have a vlog. You know, you were always like obsessed about the snacks. Basically, she goes away to very exotic and exciting places. And we're on Tokyo at the moment, Disney. And, you know, you have all the snacks. And in this one, you've had, like, this, like, sort of churros-y thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this... Yeah, the churro, that was it. How much are you talking for something like that? About £4. And how quickly did you eat it? You and your friends? Very, very quickly. It goes to show, doesn't it, when you actually think about £4, it does evaporate £4 quite quick. But with these, they last and last and last. Yeah. You can wear them year after year after year after year. Red next. Yeah, no problem.
I like this one.
Terracotta, I'd say.
Yeah. I think it's more grapefruit.
Oh,
like a pink grapefruit when you slice into it. That's like the inside.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Grapefruits. We've got something a bit juicy here for you. What kind of colours would you pair with this, Katie?
With this, I'd go for kind of your Mookaite colours. I think the Tomorrow Strands would look great with that.
Yeah, let me show them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because we've got some of those tones in there.
Yeah, you're right. Illusion launches tomorrow. Ooh. Do you know what? I'm not totally opposed. Oh no, I'm going to save that. I think no, I'm going to show you. I'm not totally opposed to this, which we launched tonight.
Yeah, just one dropping from there.
Yeah, just one little drop. These would be good for your tiger fluff, as Liam put it earlier on. You and your tiger fluff.
Better for the tiger fluff.
Yeah, lion fluff. Lion fluff. The mane. Anyway, let me go to cappuccino-y. Yeah, I like these ones with the actual cappuccino ones we did earlier on. We'll just show these. Liam is now singing cappuccino, cappuccino, which quite clearly are not the words to Bumbaleo, but still, it's fine. I like your ingenuity. Look at those together.
Yeah, I like those.
Also,
oh yeah.
What do you think? These, by the way, were last of stock, not to be reordered, these Ammonite. Might still be some available. Opal of the Sea, sometimes known as, because of that. Yeah, what do you think? Okay, moving on to pink. Isn't it pink to make the boys wink?
Yeah.
Is that right? Pink to make the boys wink. Maybe that's why your online dating isn't working. Are you wearing enough pink in your photos? I know it makes the boys wink. Oh, but you said make the girls wink. Well, what colour makes the girls wink then? Blue? Yellow? I am bringing to you here 460 carats worth of your beautiful pink, and that is a popping pink.
That's a popping pink.
Actually, where are these ones the red ones or the pink ones? Oh, do you mind? Thank you.
The ones are on that.
Avanosaru. Your nail varnish is a gorgeous colour, Kate. What do you think? Yeah, with the pink ones.
Pinks and with the purples.
Actually, with any of them.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just try and get that sheen off. They are. Look at that. That is popping. That is fun. It's energetic. It's a touch of the not even candy floss, but like
it's hot pink, isn't it?
It's hot pink. Perfect description. Say it again, Liam, love. Oh. Hey,
like
with
yellow for me.
Really? With the yellow
with
ones?
those as well.
Sorry, it's hiding down here. Oh, I forgot about those rose quartz. You really like them, didn't you? Let me show you.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
£4 again. These are dropping down to. Bear in mind, shouldn't be £4. Yeah, of course. What do you think?
Oh, yes.
How could you use them together, Katie?
Just using them in between each one. Maybe just dropping one from the strand. Yeah, definitely. Gorgeous together.
I think they are still available. These ones are your chalcedony. I did them earlier on. Have a little nose. Going to bring to you now your orange. This would go nicely with the bumblebee too.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
this is summertime.
Yeah.
They are perfect. Reckon. And do you know what? Because of this exclusive shape that we've had done, when you put them in between there,
they're going to sit beautifully.
Really nicely. It's kind of hard to show you,
it's
but
going to create that curvature, isn't it?
yeah, that kind of goes with the shieldy shapes. Yeah. These Bumblebee Jaspers launched this evening. £4, and that is for 430 carats worth of them. So if you do fancy grabbing your hands on it, there is a brilliant opportunity for you today, especially as, you know, one makes an impact, doesn't it? Shall I bring you the final colour? let me bring to you the outdoors in. That is so lovely. So it's a bit like variegated, that is right, isn't it? Yes. Variegated ivy, that kind of colour.
It is. I was just going to say this, it's the colour of nature, isn't it? Green, so it's going to go with every single one of those.
Yeah. This is a divine colour. This one with yellow, says Liam. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, there you are, your daffs.
Yes, there's your daffs.
Yeah. What about yourself, Kerry? Which colour do you want to put this with? The light blue? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Almost, what are they called?
Forget-me-nots.
Yes, that is the exact one I was thinking of. Pair it with the pink, yeah, I'll show you that. Oh, I mean, it's zingy. The grey with it, let me try that. That works too. That's really nice, quite quite mature.
Classy.
Yeah, that's a good idea, thanks for that, Dan. That was a good idea, that pairing. You've got a very good eye, Dan, for your colours. You do. Grey and green together, beautiful. £6. I'm trying to make them more expensive. £4. They've all been £4. There you are. £6. Well done, everyone. Okie pokey. And that is all of them. Keep checking out on the website. We have got more treats to bring you. Before I recap the deal of the day, let me bring the ruby saucers. Now, where have you gone? I haven't seen these before. I think they've only been in it once before, was it? Once or twice. Oh. Now, these are big pieces. This is slightly considered strand, I'm going to be honest with you. But for me, it's important to remember that when they are this, carat weight, remembering we are in July, so it is this month's birthstone, you have got 5 gifts.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's nothing stopping you using them all together, but it is more considered because of that overall carat weight in each. And for the fact that they're naturally Madagascan, these aren't meager pieces, are they?
No, not at all. Do you know what I would use these for?
Go on.
I'd use one as a button, maybe on a wedding dress.
Oh.
You know, if it was somebody's birthday this month and they were getting married,
Oh.
just replace one of the buttons on the back of a wedding dress.
That is such a lovely idea. This was on as the deal of the day. And the in-house designer had them on as a piece of jewellery. Liam saying it was a chain, and then that strand was set
downwards.
Yeah. Well, that's lovely. Yeah. And that's the great thing, because of the shape of them, sort of stacking them like that, quite elegant. Probably with a precious metal. If we've got any of that 9 carat gold that we did not to be repurchased last to stock, I think this would be nice with the gold. It might well have sold out though. The gold chain, 9 carat gold chain has sold out. Sorry. Anyway, 25 carats worth in total. We're bringing to you 5. Should be £100, give or take a few pennies. Understandably, because as I've said, these are natural and they're big pieces. Carat weight is king, as we say. We're bringing to you now, though, a drop-down deal. £34.95. At that price point, you're looking for the 5 of them, obviously, 5 statements, 5 big pieces, about £6.99 each.
You could also make stud earrings.
Oh, I love this
maybe a flat-ended head pin.
Yeah.
And pop the head pin straight through.
Yeah.
Fix it, obviously, with some jewellery glue.
Yes.
And, stud earrings.
That's a lovely idea. That's a really nice idea. Kerry, do you know if Gemma Crow's DVD that we filmed has gone out yet? You know, the ones we did, and there was lots of earrings? Yeah. I don't know. Right, I'll keep my mouth shut then. Because there was a technique. Oh no, I'll be very quiet. £34.95 for you today. Well done. That is beautiful. Let's do a gemstone that I have seen before, but never imagined we'd be able to bring and work with. It's going to go great with my launch strands tomorrow. Start by. bringing to you not just any old star buy, it's the day's star buy, it's the deal of the day. I just have to show that with that.
Yes.
Now, this bottom strand is fitting and it's going to be with you tomorrow around 3 in the afternoon, brand new launch. I can't believe we've been able to bring you drops of this gemstone.
Oh, look at that.
I love how that works. Anyway, we're not paying attention to that now. It's just so happened that I had to kind of, in a nice way, steal it back from Katie, who was sort of stroking it and staring at it, so that we've got it tomorrow. Anyway, I'm bringing this to you now, and my lovely in-house designers have created something beautiful with it.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Pretty, really pretty. When I bring to you jade, I am bringing to you a family name. No, I'm not. Well, am I? I'm bringing to you an umbrella term. In fact, let's just to really make today a sort of all-round circle of life show, if you will. Yes, I did watch Lion King last night. Let's go back to an umbrella term I've used a lot today. The umbrella term of jade, for example, is similar to that of the umbrella term small handheld bread goods. AKA, no, I'm getting to a point here. AKA, if that was the umbrella term, small handheld bread products, you might say cob, you might say batch, I might say bap, you might say roll, and you say
bread cake.
Bread cake, exactly. So that is the umbrella term, there's different names. Jade is an umbrella term. And there are different varieties of jade. When you see jade, you can get it. You can get it in the more famous colours and the more readily seen colours, which are shades of green usually, but you can get them in different hues. Now this has had a dye applied to it to enhance said colour. However, let us not forget that if this were, for example, do you mind if I borrow your wrist for 2 ticks?
This one? Oh,
yeah. This is jade. This is a variety of jade. So you can see that this and this are very, very different. If I were to apply a dye to this would not be the outcome because this is opaque. This, first off, wouldn't take the dye in the same way that this one has. But second off, it would not give you that inner glow. The reason, thank you Katie, that this is classified as a blue jade is not a blue dyed jade. There will have been an element of that colour already to it, which will have been of a different quality and density than the jade that you can see on lovely Katie's wrist. So, what we're bringing to you, and can I just to be, you know, completely open and honest about this, the first time we brought you a coloured jade, we had people messaging in saying like, why won't you bring us a natural jade? It is something our buying team are working on, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, natural coloured jade will be one of the most expensive strands you have ever bought from JewelleryMaker. We won't do it in strands. The buying team are looking at it. I spoke about it the other day. They are looking at bringing to you not like strand length like this. We're talking, you know, small little delicate pieces, just so you can have it. We are working on it. We're not there yet. They will be high cost. This is a beautiful jade with a wonderful sea foam almost like colour, a beautiful cloud-free sky, and unlike most jades that we bring to you, an element of translucency. Today we're offering this to you at a should be price £99.95 because it's deal of the day. Oh sorry, that should be price. Because it's deal of the day, we are rolling it down. Nice drill holes on these, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, definitely.
We are bringing it at £49.95. Is it just me, or would this look great?
Yes.
Oh, come back here you go.
Oh.
Illusion.
Oh, that looks amazing together.
I really like them together. What do you reckon? These are launching tomorrow, this gem. There's 150 of each size, I'm being told. Tomorrow, launching about 3. Ooh! And, I mean, ooh! Ooh, I know I showed it before, but with the speed, 45 seconds. Oh, a minute and 45 seconds, all the time in the world. We've not got long left. Very quickly, yes, no problem, of course I will. I adore this gemstone. Have a look. When's the last time you saw this gem?
Oh, an age ago.
Ages.
Ages, I love it.
Bronzite. It is one of the coolest feeling gemstones in the world, which if you are being affected by this heat wave of late, you're going to want a bit of coolness about you. These have a real submetallic feel and a high metallic level to them, which means that when you see them in big pieces, you see this sort of sheen under the surface, don't you? We are bringing to you 700 whopping carats worth today for $19.95 only. And we are bringing to you these incredible strands tomorrow, which are going to work oh so well alongside it. They're launching, all of them, brand new. Katie, thank you so much for today. Thank you for keeping it very professional. When are you on with us next, my love?
I'll be back a week on Friday, 2nd of August, mid-show.
Mid-show. Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. Now, let me just remind you, tomorrow I'm launching these. I've also got for you the launch of that Sphene. As well as that, I'm going to be doing blue zircon, Paraiba tourmaline. It's luxury for less tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Have a fab evening. Bye-bye now.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Fairhurst. I've been